We are here, people. We are here. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, or good evening. Wherever you are around the world, we are back, people. We are back. How we doing? How are we doing? I hope you're all full up from your full Irish. I hope you're all full up from your full Irish, people. Couple of people in the building already. Man like AFC Vigilante, the Broski. Hope you are good, Mr. Robbo, the Broski. Hope you are good. Couple of other people in the building. Hope you guys are good as well today. How we doing? My apologies, man. Let's just get straight into it. So I was gonna go till about 2:30, 3 yesterday. Obviously, I had a few people on, a few subscribers. Big up Yasser, big up the Broski 4-0 down each and every time. The intervention is there for the playback if you want to go and watch that. I would be very grateful. We are on the last stretch, people. We are on the last stretch. We need 300 hours left before I at least hit my first target on the hours. Then we've got to get another 1,000 after that. But it is what it is. And in the meantime, of course, the QR code is up in the corner. You don't have to use it, but anything is appreciated as we try and build the channel up, people. But how are we doing today, man? How are we doing today? Like I said, big up Robbo, big up AFC Vigilante. Hope we are good. Look at Robbo as well. Look at Robbo as well. Big up views. Hope all is well. Like and subscribe, or you will step on a Lego during the night. What we saying, people? I don't know about you, but that is a killer. The South African gang, my bro Godfrey in the building. How we doing, bro? Hope you are good today. Godfrey's bigging up Robo and Vigilante community settings. We love to see it. But how we doing, people, man? It's the intervention. Do you know what I'm gonna do real quick? I'm gonna do real quick because we are obviously it's you guys' show. So if there's any topics that you want to chat about or any of that kind of thing, you know, we're coming up to the end of the season, so you guys are more than welcome to put your topics in the chat. The link is also in there if people want to come up and have their say about certain things. But what I want to do, someone said, oh, go and watch this again. Yeah, big up Gary, man, each and every time. Sorry if I missed you, bro. Don't waste the trip. Make sure you're subscribing to Gary. Go and show him some love. The cousins from across the pond, go and show Gary some love. Also go and subscribe to Mr. Robbo as well, another Arsenal content creator, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to him, and also subscribe to AFC Vigilante, who will be coming up with some content real soon. But what I thought I'd do this morning, just quickly, just while I'm letting people kind of come in or finish up their Irish breakfast or whatever it is. Big up Shane Goon. I woke up this morning over 700 already. This guy's like, let's go, champ. You know what I mean? Hold on. Let's get an air horn. Let's get a round of applause. Let's go, champ. Shane Goon, make sure you go and subscribe over there, killing it. Probably going to be over 1K very soon. Already got amazing engagement. So let's keep that going, people. Gary's bigging up Mr. Robbo and Godfrey. Community settings, man. This is what I love. Big up Mr. Robbo. He said, yeah, I want to talk about why Duck's feet doesn't get cold during winter on ice. Maybe you'd have to ask Babs Attenborough. This is why Duck's feet. I really don't know, my guy. Maybe we can Google it. I've got time. So we'll do that in just a second. But what I want, because someone said they'll go back and watch this again. So I just want to play a little bit of it. I might have to keep stopping it because of copyright and things like that. So let's have a little bit of patience. But what I'm going to have to do, this is what I need you guys to do. Yeah. So big up Vigilante, big up the people that hit me up on Instagram, big up Mr. Robbo. I was thinking about you today, actually, both of you guys, about under the lenses and things like that. Robbo, I know where you are, bro. I know you're working in the day, so we can do an evening thing, man. It is no problem. So we will talk very soon. Obviously, the offer's always been there for Gary, for anyone that comes on the platform. I always say it. Contact me on Instagram if you want to have a one-on-one. And I'm an open guy. I'm happy to have you on, especially if you subscribe to the channel. You don't have to be a content creator. You know what I mean? So, like, because the season's about to end as well, so we are going to need content. But the reason why I'm saying that is because if you got any time or you come across any clips that you feel like could qualify for the Top Gooner bingo, then let me know. Sometimes we will just have to go through lives like this, like what I'm about to do, for a little bit, not too long, and just to kind of get a feel out of it. And then what I'd like to do is, obviously, if we, eventually if we start getting super chats, things like that, or if you buy me a coffee, then once we do the Top Gooner shows, if people get a line or 2 lines or even a full house or whatever, we'll try and set up a little prize or something. But it's all to come, people. It's all in the works. Big up Dr. Seymour Butts. He will be helping me with it. Top guy. Big up Mr. Robbo. Oh, for sure. I'm that. Yeah, man. Absolutely, bro. Absolutely, man. Definitely someone that that needs to jump on the channel, man. Definitely someone that needs to jump on the channel. All right, guys, so what we're going to do quickly then, let me see if I can share more than bloody one thing without it being an issue, because this is the thing that I have with the old Streamlabs. So just bear with me a minute, people. We got the he's called it artist. I don't know why it always gets my tongue. Arteta sexual. Why can't I even talk? Big up Deji. He was having a little bit of that problem yesterday. Big up Dan Potts. Big up all the people over on Football 12th, man. Great guy, great platform. Big up Donna Potts as well. Absolute legend. But yeah, he had a problem saying that stuff as well. So if I do it like this, maybe. So why can't I have both of them on at the same bloody time? This is actually annoying. It's like I can't have them both on at the same time. All right, no worries. All right. But just to give you a reminder, people, of the categories, XG says we won through. So obviously you're going to have to use a little bit of your imagination here. These are kind of like bold categories. So like I said, if someone says, oh, we're competing again, that could be in different variations, people. That might be, oh, look at where he's taken us from, or look at look at the players we had, things like that, like we've come from the depths of hell or something stupid like that. Let me just try and do it like this so you can see me a little bit. But Paul Brady, good afternoon, my bro. Hope you are well today. I'm pretty sure Liverpool lost yesterday, innit? I wasn't paying attention. Not that it matters, come on, but yeah, man, crazy stuff. I mean, you guys got your Dubai trip, do you know what I mean? Big up the champions, man. Each and every time Paul says, all right, views in chat, have you noticed how Liverpool goes shit near the end of every season? I don't get it. Bro, do you know what it is? The job's done. There's nothing else for you lot to win. You lot already hit Dubai. Do you know what I mean? Like, we done that. It done fuck all for us. It looks like it's kind of done fuck all for you lot. However, you're champions. You need a rest. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I mean, this whole Dubai thing, you know, your manager never done that throughout the season. He just rotated the squad. Do you know what I mean? That's the problem. That's the difference between like your club's actually trying to move serious for a change. Frimpong basically done, medical booked and all that kind of shit. You know, Milo Kirkes is high up on the. You know what I mean? These are two players that I like a lot. Do you understand? I would have thought maybe you might have gone for Olu or Ola Aina or whatever his name is, free this summer. You know, I thought that would have been a good move for you guys. But however, and then we're already talking about, you know, you guys have made your case for Wirtz. He's already turned down Man City, apparently, guys. So let me know what you think of that. Yeah, he's turned. But I personally think Wirtz is doing what Cunha done. Yeah, so he's using Liverpool and Man City basically to get a good deal at Bayern. So we'll have to wait and see. But Liverpool are moving serious, man. Everyone wants to say this, that, and the third. They've kept Salah, they've kept Van Dijk, they've just added Frimpong. Like I said, you know, Trent was a world-class player, but he weren't the best at defending. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like they're going to be dangerous next season. Let me get into the comments quickly, and then I'll read out the rest of the categories just to give you a brief refresh. He said, what about Arteta coach the win? Is it like XG under XG stuff? Well, this is what we need to, this is why I want to keep showing you guys, because we need to try and work it out. We need to try and work it out. Yeah, we've obviously got things like, let me just look at it properly. Arteta coach the win. You just don't get Arteta balls. So there's a few that we need to change. We dominated possession. XG says we won through. I did cover one that said something about XT or something like that. I don't know, man. Field tilt, I don't know. We're gonna change it, but this is why I wanted to bring it to use a lot of attention so we can kind of like define it and fine-tune it. You know what I mean? You can see the horrible white squares that I've just tried to put in. We're competing again. So like I said, that can cover things like look at where he's taken us from, look at where we were, you know. And in reality, guys, we was in 8th. You know, Arteta's first 2 finishes were 8th and then 5th. It's not, but anyway, he outcoached Pep. The refs are against us. So if you want to say red cards or, you know, I think that covers it. Injuries is there. Trust the process. We got to a UCL semi, you know, progress. We beat Real Madrid. He's got a plan. Trust me, bro. So maybe some of these are kind of, you know, in the same category. So we do need to try and, you know, tighten it up a little bit. We do need to tighten it up. Big up Mr. Robbo. He said Dubai is for winners. Arsenal go Dubai to celebrate losing. Yeah, the first losers. We won that being the first losers. Big up AFC always, my bro. Hope you are good today. Big up, big up, big up. He said, views, big up, man. Official Arsenal cannot reach Wenger's 2015 or 2017 PL points. Total of 75. Wenger won a trophy, both seated. There you go, bruv. All the people that want to talk about points. Maybe that could be a category. You know, the points, because everyone keeps to look at the points that we got. What the fuck does that matter if you don't win? I don't understand why that's so hard for people to understand. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, what does that matter if you don't win? And at the end of the day, if you want to talk about progression and regression or stagnation, well, this season is it. This season is it. Yeah. We're 12 points behind Liverpool now. We might be able to cut that down a little bit, but that's because they've given up on the season. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. They moonwalked. It wasn't even a title race. It was just them against themselves, bro. That's what it was. So this year is regression. We didn't get the points we did the season before or the season before that. So, oh no, but it's progression because we've done better in the cups. That's the cups. Obviously, yes, I wanted to just win anything this season. And I'm of a very few people that say that. A lot of people wanted majors. A Carabao Cup isn't enough. But like I said, my logic behind this is that, look, this guy is going to be here next season, whether you like it, whether I like it. You know what I mean? Even the club is going to give him one more throw of the dice, it looks like, right? So at the end of the day, you know, we have to just get past our feelings and how we dislike the guy and what he does. And we have to look at the players and say, who is the worst people off? It's the players. They needed help. So I know there were some people that said they don't want him to spend any more money. And I get it. I get it. Because his talent ID is in the bin. However, these players need help. And look at what's going on. I know I'm going off on a bit of a tangent. I'll shut up in a minute. But look at what's going on, people. I told you about this whole Gyökeres stuff, right? He clearly might be going to United now. Or even Liverpool. Because if you think Isak's got... Listen, Liverpool might pay the big money for Wirtz, but I don't think they're going to do that and do the Isak stuff, right? But also with Isaac, they're talking about the money might be too. Even Man City, they're talking about Florian Wirtz, right? Because he obviously rejected them, right? So they might go back in for Morgan Gibbs White. But even big Man City are talking about Wirtz is too expensive, the whole package, the wages, which he is. I'm not saying he's not worth that money, but in this day and age, I don't know. When you're seeing Kvaratskhelia going for like 60 and Marmoush going for 58 or 56 Great British pounds, we're talking millions, then I don't know, innit? You know what I mean? Like 150, no one's going to pay that for Isaac. It looks like Newcastle will probably get Champions League football. So, you know, Isaac will probably stay where he is. So for me, I'm now scared that Liverpool now might go in for Gyökeres. Can you imagine if they got Wirtz and Gyökeres, or even if they didn't get Wirtz, but they've already got Frimpong, they got Kirkes, and they got like Gakpo or whoever on the left, Gyökeres and Salah, bro. The world is in trouble. I'm telling you that now. So all of this whole summer, that's why I was saying everyone getting excited over this Gyökeres thing. All this whole summer, this, that, and the third, blah, blah, release clauses. If he was really serious, he would have been having a medical this week, just like what Liverpool are doing. The season ain't even ended, and they've already got someone over the line. This is how Arsenal needed to move, and we're not moving like that, people. So I'm worried already. Yeah, in Berto we trust, but I'm worried already, guys. And now it looks like Gyökeres might even be waiting for United to see if that they get into champs football. They might even be able to offer a bigger wage. The manager's going to play him all the time. He ain't going to have to worry about being rotated with Havertz or played out of position. Do you understand what I'm saying? So Arsenal fans should be worried. You lot were all getting happy about, oh, we got Zubimendi and we're getting Gyökeres. None of that is across the line. All of these players have got release clauses, by the way. Yeah. So I'm not saying that you should be rude to the other clubs and say, oh, but if you wanted to just talk to the player, you can. And then you just inform the club, look, we're talking to him, you know, la-di-da, la-di-da. If you want to try and, because Man United, they're going to have to try and do some sort of agreements because they ain't going to be able to pay release clauses outright and things like that. I'm just saying, yeah, so Top Gooners expecting Gyökeres, it might happen, but it's looking more and more unlikely now. Yeah, Cunha, Fabrizio Romano, I watched a video of his yesterday talking about Acuna's basically agreed to go to United. Now United's going to contact Wolves about how they're going to release his 62.5 release clause. But regardless of whether they got Europe or not, Cunha wants to go to United. How much of a slap in the face is that for Arsenal? People are worried, like, you know what I mean? Or people think Arsenal's got this great pool. I personally don't think we do. I think we just overpaid with the wages. Yeah, but a few things to think about. I know I'm going a little bit left, and big up Mr. Robbo. Maybe I'm going to try and Google that that duck thing, bro, because I don't want to ignore the question. I know you're probably just taking the piss, but you know, regardless, we will respect it. Big up Vigilantes, big up Godfrey, man. Big up, man. Big up, man. Big up afternoon, Jordan. Big up, man. Yo, hope you are well today, Jordan. Big yourself up. Thank you for passing through, my bro. Always welcome over here. AFC always, if Top Gooners and you're trolling Liverpool for their points tally, you need to slap yourself ASAP. Give your head a wobble. Do you know what I mean? Like, you coming up with the dumbest of arguments. Like, just find some shame. That's what Arteta needs to do. That's why it's so embarrassing. Big up Mr. Robbo. AFC always, did you see AFTV tweet? Our floor is their ceiling in comparison to points tally to win the league. Yeah, now these guys are just forever. As Curtis said, these men must be on the payroll, bro. They have to be. And look how embarrassing it was at the Emirates. That's why as soon as the game finished, obviously I had a match reaction. I just turned it off because I didn't want to see his speech. Apparently all of the Top Gooners cheering Arteta like he's actually won something this year. Like, it's really embarrassing, guys. And while we've got things like that, like what we're doing is an uphill battle. It is an uphill battle. But anyway, like I said, we got It's a Journey, guys. He learned from Guardiola. Even Klopp had bad seasons. The vibes are immaculate. This team is a family. Odegaard masterclass with 0 assists. Just wait until next season. So somebody, look, he's building a culture. So some of these we can refine. Absolutely. And this is what I need you guys help with. That's why I keep bringing it up, because we're not quite ready to go. But what we are going to do, people, and I got to be wary of the copyright. I was doing the watch along for Arsenal Newcastle, and big up at Aguna Matata. He come in, he was like, "Oh, do you remember that song Hot Stuff? Hot Stuff, you know, the Arsenal thing in the early 2000s, late 90s or whatever." I was like, yeah. He said, play it. So I played it, but I got copyright. Obviously, I just had to cut it out of the stream, but you know, I don't understand it. I think if it's music more than anything, But anyway, let me just see if there's any new comments coming in. No, there hasn't. Please hit the like for me, people. If you've got any questions or anything you want to talk about in a moment, then please put it in the chat. We will cover it. And the links in the chat as well if anyone wants to come on and have their say about whatever, because it's you guys' show. But you know, while no one jumps on, I thought let me just kind of give you guys a little Top Gooner bingo.
Books, wages will come off the books. It'll free up funds for us to actually go out there. And if we want to be serious, put some money down in it.
Let me know if you can hear it. Let me know if you can hear it. What I'll do is I'm going to pause it now. Just let me know quickly if you can hear it. Just let me know if you can hear it without me actually sharing it on the screen, because that might be a way to avoid the copyright while keeping the bingo card on the screen for the moment. I am thinking about just paying for StreamYard, because while Streamlabs is a little bit cheaper, there's a lot that's annoying about it, people. There's a lot that's annoying. So a few people have cleared out. Obviously, I'm changing screen, so I don't always see the chat. So I am sorry for that. But just let me know, for the 4 people left in the building, just let me know if you can still hear it while I'm not directly sharing it on the screen. So I'm going to play it again. Just let me know if you can hear it while I'm not direct. Oh my days. And then we get advert. But you know what? Fuck it. Can you hear it? That's all I want to know. Can you hear it? Just let me know yes or no, and then we will get back to the video. Anybody? Anybody? I know Robbo might be at work. If anyone can get to their keyboard, just let me know if when I play it, you lot can hear it still. That's the main thing. I'll tell you what. Right.
Something, right? You might say, look, maybe I want to go to Man U. They're going to
So
be
this is African Gooner.
More money. We have no idea, right? So it's kind of open card.
The United situation, and I think that's why probably Arsenal are trying to move fast to get this one tied over, because realistically, they do get Champions League football. 9 out of 10, you're going to want to go to the manager that you've already played for. You know what I mean? You know, he's picking you every week. So, very good point, bro. Sorry for interrupting you.
And on Zubimendi, I mean, look, we've known since January. We've been going for him since last season. I think when we got Marino, we were obviously going for him, and somehow we ended with Marino and said, look, we're going to come back for Zubimendi. That gave.
Let me just stop that there quickly. Yeah, did you hear what he just said? So obviously, you know, obviously we wanted Zubimendi, and we just got Moreno, and then we're gonna come back for Zubimendi. Well, like, what kind of stuff? What kind of strippiness is that, people? Don't you think that's stupid? What, we're just gonna buy the shitter midfielder, yeah, because we couldn't get the one we wanted, and then we're gonna come back to raid the same team. Basically, that's what's happened. We're recreating Real Sociedad's midfield. Now, when they had all of those players, they were a mid-team anyway. It's not like this team was ripping up the league or anything like that. And we already see how Odegaard's playing for Arsenal right now. So why on earth would we want to rebuild Sociedad's midfield? So that's the first thing. Secondly, like, maybe I should put that as a category. Maybe I should put that as a category, like, but we're going to sign this person, or we're going to, because these Arsenal fans really believe this shit. Until you see someone holding the shirt, why are you believing it? They use the same story within a couple of months time span. Big up Godfrey, man. Big up Godfrey. That's what I'm saying. That's just dumb logic for me. But let's keep going. I don't want to do it too long, because some clips might be too long. So what I'm going to need you guys to do is, if you find some stuff that you think qualifies for Top Gooner Bingo, I need you lot to maybe, I don't know, clip it up and send it to me, so I can maybe have a shorter video to play. But I want to get onto the sugar path.
Give us kind of positive contract talks, positive relationships with Real. This is what we're. a striker sign.
This is what I find myself doing on
I
a
do
lot of these
think that
streams with people.
I said 3, 4, and fucking hell, man. I'm not. He's trying to fucking kill me off here, lads. What you trying to do? Okay, impossible to be spending that kind of figures because the team needs it. Believe me, the team needs it.
Premzi, don't put that in your mind. My perspective is if you have that number in your mind, even if we spend 250, 300 million, there might be some disappointment.
No, I don't have to be fair. Arsenal can't disappoint me anymore, bro.
Fair enough.
You know, man. Like, trust me, you don't understand. But I just have a feeling. I just have a feeling with us.
I understand, trust me, yeah. So let me just talk on that quickly, because did you hear what he just said as well? Yeah, he's just saying, oh, like, don't have a number in your head because you might get disappointed. So then why are they putting out numbers then? Why are these stories always leaking about what Arsenal might have to spend an unprecedented summer and all this shit? We've already been disappointed because we're already hearing, oh, Arsenal got 150 to spend this summer. Well, hold on. Didn't we have 250? I was hearing certain places we had 300. Do you see what I'm saying? That's what I was hearing. And now all of a sudden, we've got 150. All of a sudden, it's 150 and whatever money we make from player sales. So they're already chatting shit. This is the history of the Arsenal. This is in the DNA, people. Big up Dr. Seymour Butts, my broski. Look, I'm trying to put your thing into motion right now, but what I'm having a problem with is sharing two things on the screen at the same time, which is a bit weird. It is a bit weird, but we are going through. We're trying to, you know, fine tune the Top Gooner bingo. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna maybe try and
into the semi-finals. Or they really got any money in. And if we want to be serious, the right
believe of our own money, and I think the rest of that is going to be funded by whatever sales we get.
Look, I need to use man
and inject that, and the total will be around 200 to 250 million. That's how I see this racing. It's like Man City and attack. You would have one of your own that does off this. That might be $1 million. Not to
probably looking.
Tomiyasu's injured until December. As we all said, lots of business for Arsenal to do this summer. It's, you know, Arteta's
and already, guys. Sorry, in my opinion, I know I'm stopping because I've got to talk over it a lot. Otherwise, I get copywritten. Yeah. Keep talking about this summer, guys. And Liverpool are showing us up again. They just come and shat all over this process and phases and all this other crap. And they've already got Frimpong across the line. Already talking to Kirkes. Already had a presentation with Wirtz's parents. Already. We're still in May. The season ain't even finished yet. So what makes you think that we can't be doing any of this? Why is it? Why are we not the club that needs to do all of this? With all these other teams in finals and London clubs winning, and you understand what I'm saying? Why are we not hearing here we go yet? You know, Cunha, why has he agreed to go to Man United? And people think Arsenal's got Paul. Like, we could be very, very disappointed. Do you think whatever we do, say for instance, we do get Gyökeres, right? We got Gyökeres over the line. All the Arsenal fans are coming in their pants. You know, everyone's happy, la-di-dar, la-di-dar. But then we don't really kind of back that up with too many good players. Or say, for instance, I don't know, there was talk about Eze, which I'd be very happy with, 70 million. I'm not sure about that, you know. But again, we're getting overcharged because we wait too long. But I digress, right? But anyway, say we got Gyökeres, Eze. Say, for instance, Liverpool got Wirtz, Frimpong, Kirkes. They went and got a striker in the end, whether that was a Delap or an Osherman or whoever, yeah? I still think we're behind everyone else. Do you understand what I'm saying? If Man City then go and get a Morgan Gibbs White and then a couple next players, and, you know, Man United, they could even get Gyökeres. They can rock up with Cunha, you know, Mbeumo, or he could go to Newcastle, right? Chelsea are going to want to spend. They might get Liam Delap. Now, everyone's going to say, oh, and I'm not convinced on this Liam Delap thing, but what I'm trying to say, the point I'm trying to make is it don't always have to be glitz and glamour. It just needs to be what your team needs. And if that player is competent enough. Do you see what I'm saying? And Liam Delap is competent enough to be playing up front for a team like Chelsea. He would help them a lot, in my opinion. Even United, even Arsenal. Let's keep it all the way real. You saw, you know, the incredible sulk when he came. And I'm not talking about Odegaard. I'm talking about Mr. supposedly bulked up Havertz. And he was on the floor like every 5 minutes. I don't know where he's bulked up, bro. Do you know what I mean? Maybe his bank account's bulked up, but he ain't bulked up. I'm saying, bro, like, unprecedented summer and all of this, you know, bro, and we're already behind. We're already behind. I've said from January, bro, the moment that we're able to do any business, release the hounds. And that's what I was hoping that Montgomery Berta is going to do. And so far, I'm just going to have to call him Berta. I can't call him Montgomery Berta no more because there's no hounds and nothing's being released. And it's looking mad. How is United? Oh, just because they might get into the Champions League when we're guaranteed into the Champions League, probably further along in the process. And people, and Gyökeres would rather wait. Mad. Cunha would rather just go there. Mad. And people think Arsenal's got Paul. Listen, it could get very, very dark.
More excuses. You're saying we know that the club was never going to get rid of him. Things for the case. And what saying? Oh, he didn't do it.
But he coming in.
He talks
for me anyway. That's a proven manager that I know within a couple of years something's happening. You get me?
I think if Arsenal fans excuse and believe playing him, why are we saying him trigger?
This is a whole life, by the way. I think Lee Gunner comes on to this one.
What are you expecting this summer for Arsenal? Prems is saying we're going to spend a lot of money. African Guna believes we need 4, 5, maybe even 6 players. What are you telling me, bruv?
Yeah, I mean, some interesting points that you boys put out. They really are.
Oh my days. Ding, 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 ding. I think we've got one. Do you know what I might have to do? Have I got any bingo dabbers? I don't know. I don't know. We're still refining it, people. But what do you reckon? I think we might have got one there. So we said he just needs a few more pieces. So I've heard that one quite a lot, people. That maybe there's a few that we can maybe, you know, refine. Big up Dr. Seymour. He's in the chat right now. So maybe there is a few that we can refine. Let's have a look. He outcoached. No, not that one. The refs are against us. No, you just don't get Arteta ball. Just wait till next season. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know. Or he's so close. There's a few, you know, just wait till next season. So let me know. Because like I said, we need to refine. He just said there, he only needs a few pieces. Now, what do you guys think? Yeah, people in the chat. Do we only need a couple of pieces? Just like a striker and a left winger? Because I think that time has passed. Do you know what I mean? I think most Arsenal fans think that time has passed. Let me just quickly get into the comments because I weren't looking at the screen. Doctor says there's a gold mine of Arteta sexuals on Reddit's Arsenal page or pages. Move, this cat's getting on my nerves. Our Gunners makes Igal look like a sensible Rhodes scholar. Really? Oh my, or Reddit Gunners, really? Oh my days. Oh my days. And the gal's just been getting called out. I even see something in the group chat today. I think Lippy was calling them out. I think Lippy was saying someone needs to take a gal's phone and stop him from tweeting. Big up Godfrey. If we lose out on Gyökeres, I'm going to be disappointed. Exactly. For all this talk, and that's all it ever is. But the Arsenal faithful, they're just like lemons. That's the, you know, dopamine addicts. It's probably the most polite way I can put it. And they're just swallowing up everything. Not even saying pause. They're swallowing up everything. And now look, because we got Florian Wirtz, yeah, who I think wants to go to Bayern, and he's making Liverpool wait. Liverpool's like, yeah, we're happy to wait. Man City don't want to wait. They're like, listen, if we're going to do something, bish, bash, bosh. And I think that's what it was. Florian Wirtz is keeping them like hanging while he's waiting for Bayern. And it's like Gyökeres is doing the same. Liverpool might be interested. Arsenal might be interested, but he wants to go and play under Amorim, where he knows he's going to play. He knows he's not going to be out of position. Do you know what I mean? Probably might get a little bit more money. And this is where we need to just go big if that's what we have to do this season. The time has come. Blow your wad. I don't want to hear about Declan Rice because it's not like we paid out 100 million in one go. Like we're still paying for that shit now. But big up Godfrey, my bro. I will be ultra vexed if we don't get him now as well. But if he says no, then we need to pivot and go straight for Osherman. Stop wasting time. Do you know what I mean? Because I don't want to hear about, oh no, now it's Sesko and Ekatike, and I don't need prospect. I need win now. Big up Godfrey. Now we're linked with Gordon and Ambuemo as winger options. That's what I'm trying to say. Do you see how the levels are going down? First it was Gyökeres and Rodrigo. Then we heard a little something. Move, this cat's getting on my nerves. Then we heard a little something about his price tag being 140. And now it's Gordon and Mbeumo. But let me tell you something, bro. Let me tell you something. Yes, I wouldn't mind Rodrigo at all. And Dr. Seymour, he's in the chat. He was on here famously saying he don't rate him, which is fair play. I haven't watched him enough, but obviously he plays for Real Madrid. It's Rodrigo. Like, that's the kind of signing I think we need to make a statement, people, right? But not to say, I'm not a snob. I've called out Harvey Barnes and Gordon a million times. Mbeumo, a million times I'd take him. Yes, it might not be what everyone wants and all the rest of it, but it could be what we need. Because I've been saying last summer, I was saying Kudus, Isak before, you know, his season went mad this season. I was saying Eze as well, you know what I mean? And even Elise. Someone said, oh, that's 2 players from Palace. So what? It's Palace. Flex on them. Do you know what I mean? And I was saying it because at that time, they were all good players with potential, but none of them had the kind of price tags that they had now. Do you know? We could have probably got Eze for like 40, 45 million last summer. Do you know what I mean? Now they're talking about 70. We could have got Kudus for around 40 to 50. Now they're talking about 80. Do you understand what I'm saying? Isak, we probably could have put down 60 to 70. Now they're talking about 130 to 150. Do you understand what I'm saying? So this is what Arsenal always do, people. We fart ass about until it's too late. But Arteta always wants Premier League proven players. So let me cater for you, because these are Premier League proven players and they're not world class yet. That's right up your alley, right? So why are we still sitting around not getting them? Like I said, Liverpool already moving. The season's not finished. They've gone on holiday and everything, yet they've still got time to make a signing before Arsenal. This is not good signs, people. I'm telling you that now. Let me get into the comments. 10 people in the building, please hit the like for me. I'm going to get into the comments now. I'm going to run through a little bit of this bingo thing quickly. I just want to keep bringing it up for you so you can get acquainted, and I'm trying to refine the categories. Then, of course, we'll talk about your topics, or anyone's welcome to jump on. Yeah, I think I read that one. Big yourself up, Doctor. I think I read that one as well. Big up, Godfrey. It's me, Everest. Big yourself up, my bro. Thank you for being here. Hit the like on the way in or out. Big yourself up, man. Big love each and every time, my bro. Hope you're doing well today, man. Coming to the end of the season, is there anything people want to talk about? Put it in the chat. Big up Seymour. Yeah, we can definitely refine it. Yeah, man. And I messaged you back, bro. I got it. I've been a bit slack on there, but I did message you back. So I'm looking forward to getting that in with you. Gavin, my bro. You've been here, bro. You've been here, bro. So, you know what I mean? The status has been granted. Hope you are well today. Bike Thief. Big up, man. Like and subscribe. Big yourself up, my bro. Big yourself up. Big the people up coming in. Big up the legend that is Shane Dorner. Absolutely flying. He's probably going to be taking me over soon. But that's my brother. Let's go, champ. You know what I mean? We are there in the corner. Make sure you go and subscribe. Already got over 700. I was saying get him to 700. We're today 720 or something. Booming. Absolutely booming. So big up Bike Thief. Big up Gavin. Thank you for passing through. It's me, Everest, just like you as well, my bro. Tapioca Chips. What's up, host? Chat, mods, big yourself up, man. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Right. So I won't waste too much time with this. But what I am doing, and I think you guys should still be able to hear it, is just running through some Top Gooner bingo. Just trying to get you guys acquainted with the categories. And also I need your help to try and refine it. I need your help to try and refine it. So we've got Marty, AFTV, Marty. Let's start that again. Ding. Ding. So that's 2 already, people. Yeah, maybe because I can't, I'm trying to pause it and I gotta, you know what I mean? I gotta work out how to do this, yeah. But there's a couple, hold on. Yeah, maybe that's a bit too loud. I don't know. We're gonna maybe upgrade the soundboard, but there's a couple already. Yeah, only a few pieces missing. You know, we're very close. So that shit comes under, you know, just wait until next season, or maybe you just don't get Arteta ball. You know what I mean? So we got a couple already. So if we was playing, you get me, bingo dipper, or dabber, you dab that one off. You know what I mean? And you'd wait for you already got 2. But like I said, we've got to refine the categories because that might have just been one in one category. Do you know what I mean? But we're already off to a good start. So I don't know about this one. What we saying about this one? This is AFTV Marty, by the way. Bike Thief is bigging up Gavin. Big up, man. Big up, man. Thank you for the people passing through. Hit the like. I am going to get through this quickly, though, so I can kind of chat to you guys. But I just wanted to kind of break this down. So we've already had a few there. You know what I mean? What do you guys think, man? What do you guys think? Are we just a few pieces away? You know, are we so close? You know, he's already mentioned the Champions League, guys. He's already mentioned the Champions League. We got to a UCL semi. I don't know if it's quite that. We beat Real Madrid. I mean, he hasn't quite said that yet, but it's kind of, do you understand what I'm saying? It's kind of bordering on the same category. But let's keep it going. Oh, ding, 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 ding. You understand what I'm saying, guys? So we know that one's definitely there, right up there, third square along. We had a host of injuries. How can he say we was only a couple of players off the league? If you say that off the Champions League, I mean, there's more of a. I wouldn't agree because it was a dog walking when we played PSG, but there's more of an argument for that. How can you say when it was best part of 15 points when Liverpool won the league that were only a couple of pieces? This is what I'm trying to say. These lot are reading from the AFTV, you know, the PR Bible, guys. But we've already had it. You know, just wait till next season. He's so close. The injuries. We're on a roll, guys. We are on a roll. Big up, Doctor. He's bigging up Tapioca Chips. Big up, man. He's saying he shouldn't have used the words promise. Fair play. Are we talking about Arteta? Or are we talking about Marty? Marty from AFTV, and I'm pissed, man, because my name's Martin as well. I'll just tell you, bro, like there ain't too many secrets on this channel. You get me? A little bit like Northside, we're an open book over here. But I've been saying openly, yeah, most people that with my name are dickheads. Maybe I'm a dickhead as well. Do you know what I mean? Maybe so. I ain't ruling it out. Do you know? I'm not ruling it out. Do you know what I mean? I'm not ruling it out. Big up everyone here. Smash the like button for the boy views. My brother, man, appreciate you, man. Like I said, I am going to get back into the chat real shortly. I just wanted to kind of give you an idea of what's going on. And Marty's he's on a roll. We've already had to stop it a million times. He is on a roll. Let's go. Oh my God. Okay, so I'm stopping this just quickly. I'm going to play it again in a minute, right? But maybe there needs to be a category about something to do with PR. Like whenever they chat shit, or you know, whenever they're like, "Oh, we've signed Zubimendi," he's not holding the shirt. Apparently, we've signed Zubimendi, Gyökeres, Williams is across the line. If you believe all of this shit, right? None of these guys are holding the shirt. Yeah, none of these guys are having medicals right now, which they should be doing, just like Frimpong. So why do Arsenal fans just believe that it's over the line with the same stuff? So maybe we need to have a PR category in here as well. Peppermint freedom. Big yourself up, man. Good afternoon, my brother. Big up views. Big up you, man. Thank you for passing through today. Seymour's bigging up Vigilante. Yeah, man. Top guys in the building. We're not going to do this for too long. I appreciate it's a little bit jarring. But I want you lot to kind of get used to it because we are going to do a show. I might even have a Dr. Seymour host that with me. But anyway, let's keep it going. We've had a slew of dabs already. Hold on. Where did these guys come from? Where did they go? Where did they come from? Cotton Eye Joe. What is going on? Did you guys hear that? Did he really say that? Did he really say that? Hold on. That's a VAR right there. That's a VAR right there. He said, "Is the Premier League ready for Zubimendi?" Oh my God. I mean, what do you guys think? I mean, you know, what he's saying there is not on the top Guna bingo. I'll give you that. But it's part of this PR. You know, the Premier League has to be ready for Zubimendi. I don't know if any of you lot saw him in those games, you know, Sociedad against United. I don't know if you guys saw it because Casemiro was bodying him, bro. Like, this is wild to me. This is absolutely wild to me. And this is how these guys think. This is how these guys think. Big up Vigilante. All these players have a release clause. It's got to, bro. It's got to be BS. The only reason that you might need to contact the club is if you don't want to just release the whole thing in one go. But you have the choice to avoid the club altogether. If the player then says to you, I will sign with you, but I'm not going to come until the end of the season, you can still get a pre-signed agreement. You can still do that. And then you could have shown that. At least it would have been some proof. Instead of just saying, we've got a verbal agreement and no one's coming through the door. But big up Vigilante, man. Tapioca Chips. Seymour, how are you? I'm a Google what proctologist is. Yeah, I think I might need to do the same as well. Big up Static, my broski. Hello, views in the live chat. Did I respond to your thing? I don't know if I did. I did update the thing though. Thank you for that. But there was a lot going on. My little bro got arrested and he tried to tell me, oh, it's car problems. It weren't car problems. He was a bit embarrassed, yeah. I don't even know if I should. It's his business, isn't it? But let me just tell you, yeah, devil dick really is a thing. I'll just leave it as that. But he's all right. Everything's sorted out now. And he's back home safe and sound. 11 likes, like and subscribe. Big up, man. 11 people in the building as well. It's going up and down. All I ask is that you like and subscribe, or at least just like on the way in or way out. That's the bare minimum. It's free. Big up Static, top mod out here. Appreciate you alongside Vigilante and a couple of other YouTube legends. AFC as well, Dr. Seymour. We're talking about AFC always. Static saying, views, I'm at work, so I'm listening to you in the background. Have a good show. My brother, man. That's what I talk. That's what I mean. That's support. That's support right there. So always appreciate you, my bro. Godfrey saying reminds of AFTV were doing the most for Part A and made a dance video. These men are just cringe, all round cringe. Big love and respect always to the live chat. Big up Static, man. Legend in these streets. Big up Dr. Seymour. He said Tapioca Chips well. Hope you're doing well too. You'll probably encounter a proctologist by the age of 40 to 50. Is it, bro? Why is that sounding like some sort of bone shit? Like, no, that's a chiropractor, isn't it? Is a proctologist to do with feet? I'm feeling stupid today. I'd say I'm kind of street smart. Like I didn't really do well with the GCSEs, or I didn't go uni or anything like that. So, you know, but you can always come here and get some knowledge as well, people. Anything can happen. Godfrey's big and up Static. Come on. Each and every time. Gavin L's big and up Static. Big yourself up. Vigilante saying, look at Thomas Partey, just pay the money, get to bro. That's what I'm trying to say, bro. That these things, yeah, they should have already been sorted. These are things Berta could have been doing from day one. Day one. You don't need to wait for a transfer window to renew a contract. Do you see what I'm saying? So I was saying those are the first things that you should have been doing. Saka, Saliba, Magalhaes, Partey. You know what I mean? Even Trossard, talk to him. What are you doing, bro? Like, are you gonna accept the I don't know. But even with him, I don't want to renew him. I want him to go. But I'm just saying, he didn't accept it last time. There's a year left on the contract. What are you looking to do, bro? Apparently he's going. I haven't watched the video because I don't watch a gal, but I did see him come up on my homepage. Obviously, I had to tick not interested, but he did come up and he had Trossard going or something. Obviously, he was talking about the Jury and Timber injury as well. But yeah, these things shouldn't be hard. The contract stuff, you know, he should have been working on that from day one. Godfrey saying Zubimendi should be doing medicals because Frimpong's. But that's what I'm trying to say. That's my exact point. We're in May. Sorry if you're seeing the flash. I think it might even be my camera or it might be the bad light. I don't know what it is. But anyway, you know, what I'm saying is the season ain't ended. We're in May. He's got a release clause and he can have a medical. So why are we not seeing medicals right now for the Arsenal? That's what I'm trying to say to you guys. It's worrying signs. I've already seen it. That's why I weren't gassed up about unprecedented summer. I knew we had to have a big summer or get left behind. But it's like Arsenal haven't clocked on yet. Even with all the disappointment, even with not winning the damn thing, you know, when Arteta comes out at the Emirates and the fans are cheering like it's Arsene Wenger in his glory days, then the board and that's going to think, well, we're all right. These guys are going to renew their tickets. Do you know what I mean? Finish his for Liverpool. So what that's what I'm, bro. Godfrey, sorry, I didn't fully finish it, but I was literally saying that, my bro. That is a prime example of why Arsenal fans need to be worried. Now, obviously, they can go out and maybe it might start happening in the next week or whatever, but this is our problem. We want them before pre-season. We want them before the tour even. Don't you want to make money? You get Gyökeres before the tour and the shirt sales go mad. Everyone gets it on his back. You better mind I don't buy a shirt. Do you know what I mean? That's how starving we are. But there you go. Big up Mr. Robbo. I bet you Cecil will release Zooby Dooby Doo song for yeah, and try and make up a poem or something. Like, apparently that guy used to play football, bro. It's like, you know, that guy, he's definitely showering naked, like no problem. No problem. Big up Godfrey. Always comes back to 29 in most cases. I blame Arteta. Absolutely. Because the club was doing what Arteta wants. Look at Arteta's talent ID, bro. You've got Gyökeres out there, you know, setting the world on fire. Yeah. And then you got Sesko, and my man wants to go for Sesko. I'm sick and tired of it, bro. Sick and tired of it. Your talent ID stinks. The players you buy are rubbish, barring a few. You've had a couple of successes, but over 30 plus players bought, and they're all rubbish, and most of them can just get sold. 750 million spent over half a decade, 5.5 years, going on 6 years, and you're telling us to be patient, brother. One FA Cup, be patient. That was in your first 6 months. You can argue about whose team it was. The technical issue is that his name was there as the manager. That's his FA Cup. But what have you done since then, bro? Because, you know, you've got rid of all that team. I think barring one player who I think is going to Celtic in the summer. So now this is your team, your identity, your game plan, your tactics, and you can't do nothing. It stinks. Big up Mr. Robbo. Big up Godfrey. Big up Tapioca. He said never to Dr. Seymour. Big up Mr. Robbo. He said, to be fair, Bundesliga season is over. La Liga has 1 game left. I know it's copium, but yeah. I hear it, bro. But didn't Frimpong come from Germany? Like, I'm just saying, like, look, Arsenal can start. I mean, they need to. I'm not saying can. They need to start doing some fucking shit like ASAP. Do you see what I'm saying? But they're not, and we're seeing the team that won the league moving proactive. Like, well, everyone can get serious except for my club. Man United in their banter era can still probably get Cunha over us and a Gyökeres. Like, how can Top Gooners or any fan, bottom Gooners, how can anyone be happy with this? How can the board be happy with this? Don't you want to make more money? If you got Rodrigo or fucking Gyökeres, the shirt sales will be through the roof. The shirt sales will get mad against, you know, the last home game. I'm pretty sure the Armory was packed. So, but yeah, I hear you, Robbo. I definitely hear you. But like I said, that is a prime example. Frimpong, he came from Germany, did he not? Do you know what I mean? Just message your link. You a link, sorry, the Arteta sexuals on Reddit drooling over 29's return. It's peak. Yeah, no, it's absolutely peak. And what did you guys think of his return? Because what did he do, bro? Nothing. Gave away fouls, gave away the ball, falling on the floor. I don't know why he came on. He didn't even look fit. We should have just left it. But, you know, it's the last game of the season and Arteta's got to do PR. The PR's got to be PRing. Do you know what I mean? Crazy, man. Seymour saying Tapioca, we'll see about that. Freedom's bigging up Mr. Robbo. Big up, man. Big up. Liam, big yourself up, my bro. Welcome back. Berta will tell Arteta that as well. Talent ID is non-existent. Probably why Edu left and argued with him. Exactly. Because didn't we hear that Edu wanted Bruno Guimaraes? Apparently Guimaraes turned us down before he went to Newcastle. There must have been something, bro. The money or whatever was said. You know what I mean? And everyone wants to diss Edu. I was doing the same because we didn't know. But like I said, you have to sometimes read between the lines. Like, he was on gardening leave for time. I still don't even know if he started his new job. Like, we're still paying the guy. Anyone that don't agree with Arteta, except for Berta. I'm hoping. Because if we see Sesko come through the door, then we know Berta's not really got control like that. It's either that or he's giving him the rope to hang himself. I said, all right, I'm giving you all your pieces. If you still don't win nothing or a major, like, you understand? So, but maybe that's copium, like what Robbo said. But big up all the people, big up Liam, man. Always appreciate you, bro. Big up for coming through, bro. I am talking about medicals, bro. I'm just saying, bro. Frimpong's done his. You know what I mean? Frimpong's done his, and Gyökeres has already won the title for Sporting. You know what I mean? Back-to-back league titles with Sporting, which also means Ruben Amorim's going to win a league in Portugal as well. He will be credited with it. Do you know what I'm saying? So regardless of what happens in that Europa Cup final, he's still going to be a winner anyway. And I knew what you was talking about, medicals, bro. But like I said, our season ain't finished yet. And Liverpool, just coming back from Dubai, are doing medicals, bro. So you have got a point. I think we both do. You know what I mean? I think we both do. Views, you fraud, bro. You're not hearing what I'm saying. Like, you get me? If I'm a fraud, then what's Liverpool, bro? What are they doing? How are they able to do medicals now? Didn't Frimpong come from the Bundesliga? Big up Mr. Robbos, big up Peppermint Freedom, big up, man. Peppermint Freedom, I would sign Mitoma and an elite strap. Bro, I've been saying Semenyo. Like, there's players, bro. Harvey Barnes, Gordon. Gordon will cost more than Barnes. Absolutely. But there's players. There's players. They don't have to be Rodrigo, bro. I'd prefer Lookman than a Williams. I think Williams has been rubbish. And like I keep saying, because the guy wants 400 grand a week, that is a no-go. That's a no-go. Absolutely not. But Mitoma, absolutely, bro. Semenyo, absolutely. Harvey Barnes, Gordon, Lookman, Leao, even though I think he's a bit too expensive for I don't quite think he's worth that. But if Arsenal wanted to pay it, we would take it. Peppermint saying Eddie, nah, but Eddie's a winner though. Imagine that. Liam's bigging up Mr. Robbo. Mr. Robbo's bigging up Dr. Seymour. There you go, man. Community settings. Big up Liam. Go on, Mr. Robbo. Views, check your Instagram. I sent you something. You know, let me check it on the actual laptop to see if I can bring up something. I need to kind of get this segment over with as well. Maybe I just will. Because I think you've got the drift there. Although let's have a little bit more of Marty while I quickly check the Instagram, because he's cooking on the gas. Top Gooners. You got yard, man. Matty, you know, yard people, you know, I'm just gonna stop it there, man. You know, yard people, they can't ever say things properly in it. Film is film, you know, you say it's Marty, you say Matty, you know what I mean? You can't say Gabriel Magalhaes, it's Mangales. You know, yard people, man, they give me too much joke. But let's just stop that there. Stop sharing that. We'll stop sharing that. We will show you what Vigilantes just sent me. Absolutely. And I agree with this. I won't keep it up too long in case you can see other people's details and that. But there you go, gang. Sharteta out. Sharteta out. I was trying to even just zoom in on it, but that's about as close as I can get. Yeah, that might be the only kit that we buy. But I still might have to buy it in Turkey or something because, you know what I mean? I don't know if I want to be putting money into the club like that. Not until they start moving proper. You know what I mean? Start moving like a proper club. And you know what I mean? You might have a top gooner out of me. Do you know what I mean? But until I see that, Someone was saying next season, would you go to games like for your content and all that? And I'm like, bro, only if we turn into a serious club, bro. Only if we turn into a serious club. But yeah, obviously, sorry it weren't too fluid with the Guna stuff. Like we do need to work a way out of doing it. You know, I am gonna refine it and get it fine-tuned. But here we are, people. This is Use Lot's time. So let's get into the comments. Obviously, I just checked the Arteta out jersey. Big up Vigilante for that. Liam's bigging up Vigilante. He's returning the favor. Liam's bigging up Peppermint. Community settings. We love it. Liam's also saying exactly time will tell now who comes in and who don't. Then we will know. And that's what I'm trying to tell Arsenal fans. Seeing is believing. Seeing is believing. Oh, we've got Gyökeres. We could get Rodrigo. We could do this. We can do that. I'm like, it's possible. But is it likely? Do you know what I'm saying? That's the catchphrase. It's possible. But is it likely? Oh, we're going to have a massive summer. You know, it's possible, but is it likely? And I don't think it is. Because already, like I said, we're behind, but we'll see. I was doing this all January. We ain't going to buy no one. I don't want Marcus Rashford, blah, 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 blah. Then we done nothing. And I was like, bring me Marcus Rashford. Like, do you know what I'm saying? So I've seen it. And I've heard it all before. Like the song. You understand what I mean? So Arsenal's already been backtracking, bro. 200, 300 million. No, now it's only 150 and player sales. How much money can we really raise? Pedro Neto's going back. And Berta's already making a smart decision. Like, we ain't spending 20, 30 million on that Garcia keeper. We're just going to promote one of the youngsters. Setford or whatever his name is. Setford. I don't know. Cool. Because I'd rather you didn't spend that 20 million, 30 million, because that could be a first installment on a Gyökeres or something like that. If you sent 30 million to Sporting, that's more or less half the money. So we will see, guys. We will see, because the history of the Arsenal is not very good, innit? It's not very good. Let's be honest. Peppermint's bigging up Liam. Come on. Robbo saying Sporting still has Portugal Cup final. Bundesliga is done. La Liga has one game yet. We cannot pull out players from teams who are still playing. Like I said, man. Like I said, it depends on who. It depends on who the targets are. So again, because like I said, it has many facets to it. It's not like I don't get your point, especially with someone like Gyökeres. You know what I mean? I get that. I hear it. But then, is that the only person we're going for? What has Zubimendi got to play for left? Not to say that I want Zubimendi. What do you guys think of him? Because me, I think, yeah, if he's going to replace Jorginho, cool. But is he going to be able to hang in the league? Is the physicality a little bit too much? That's what I think. And I'm like, raw. At one point, there was talk that we're not holding on to Partey. We might hold on to Jorginho and then get a younger Jorginho. And I'm like, I've had enough of molasses. Do you know what I mean? Moreno, Jorginho, Zubimendi. He's not really known for speed. Marty's talking about he needs to be ready. The Premier League needs to be ready for him after Casemiro's bodying you, bro. I don't know. I mean, what do you guys think? If he's a Thomas Partey replacement, then I think we're regressing, because we need a bit more than that. Like, he hasn't got Thomas Partey's qualities. Maybe he'll prove me wrong. And when people say, oh, but Liverpool wanted him and Madrid wanted him, you got to look. And I'll tell you this as well. Let me be fair, right? Because this is something that I thought about the other day. When you play for Arsenal, right, more time, and I say more time because some teams have just worked us out, but more time, we've got most of the ball in it. Yeah, our kryptonite is low blocks. That's our kryptonite. We know that. So if you low block, wait for us to huff on puff and then hit us on transition, most of the time, teams get a little change out of that, right? So the point I'm trying to make is that maybe Zubimendi will have a little bit more time on the ball. What do you guys think? Maybe he will, because playing for Arsenal or playing for Liverpool, even if he went to Real Madrid, he's already playing in La Liga. That's not the same pace as the Premier League. So if Real Madrid won him with a slew of their other midfielders, I wouldn't read too much into it. If Liverpool want him, teams kind of play against them the same way as well. So he might have a little bit more time. What do you guys think of that? What do you guys think of that? Let me get back into the comments. Big up all the people passing through. Please just hit the like for me on the way in or way out. We appreciate you loads. Maybach music, man like E. Ross in the building. What are you telling me, bro? What are you telling me? Hope you are good today, my broski. Hope you are good today. Peppermint, he said, Mr. Robbo Eddie can come back with his FA Cup and give us winning mentality. Like, we are just getting shamed every which way. Was it Rashid or Aaron? Big up both of them, my brothers, by the way. Aaron Talks Arsenal. Go and subscribe. Arsenal Revolution TV. Go and subscribe. Yeah, the revolution will be televised. But anyway, they were saying that all the players that have left, barring Reece Nelson, has won something. And then they said, but Reece Nelson is still an Arsenal player. I heard it somewhere. And I'm just like, oh. Like, what more at this point? Like, what more at this point? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Robbo, so Gyökeres has one more game. Zubimendi, yeah, but Zubimendi's game isn't as important, bro. That's what I'm trying to say. Gyökeres with the cup final a little bit different. At the end of the day, bro, you know what I mean? Just like what Ruben Amorim did. If it disrupts your last game, then so what? Big clubs get it done. If you want to come here, we're going to pay you this big money. But I hear your point, though. It's not like you're wrong. I'm just saying, man, it's making me worried, Robbo. It's making me worried. Frimpong has no games, hence he can do medicals. That's what I meant. No, I know your point. I know your point. I know your point. Like I said, the reason why I mentioned Zubimendi is because I don't think his last game has as much precedence. Do you know what I'm saying? Unless they're trying to get back into you. I mean, you've got a point. I'm just saying, big clubs make things happen. You think Ruben Amorim wanted to come halfway through the season? You know what I mean? With Zubimendi, maybe he might have a few more suitors like Real Madrid or, you know what I mean? So maybe he's just taking the piss and making us wait, or maybe the deal ain't even done. There's loads of ifs and buts, but the point is, I'm just like, look, this don't fill me with confidence. This is a bad sign. The champions who just come off holiday are getting work done. Like, we've only got one target in one position, and if that's what happened last year, if we don't get it, then that's it. We don't pivot. We don't go for anyone else. We don't try and handle the business that we can do right now. But I get your point. I'm not saying you're wrong. 100% get it, bro. Big up Liam. He said, I'm taking Eze over Odegaard and Leao over Martinelli any day. Facts. And big up Kenny Ken, absolute legend. He was talking about selling Martinelli. I'd rather do that. I'd rather sell Martinelli for, I don't know, 40 to maybe 50. I don't know who's going to pay that, but maybe, depending on, you know what I mean? His age and the potential. He's still probably got a little bit of ceiling. Whereas Trossard, we'd be lucky to get 10 million for him. A year left on his deal when he's 30. And he hasn't exactly been pulling up trees. You know what I mean? So how much money can we actually really raise? But I definitely sell Martinelli if there was a buyer for him. 100%, bro. People think what he's going to be our left winger and we're going to win the league or win anything with that guy. I don't mind him being the backup. I'd rather sell Trossard, get a top guy for left wing and put Martinelli as rotation, or maybe the last 20 minutes to come and just pace out the game. I don't mind. But if we had to sell a piece to get a piece, then I'd rather sell other players than our centre backs. But big up Liam, man, each and every time. Big up Godfrey. Arsenal have intensified contract talks with Thomas Partey, with both sides pushing for a swift resolution one way or another to have clarity ahead of the transfer window. I hear it, bro, and good. But like I said, these are things that Berta could have been doing from day one. Like the second day he stepped into the job, bro, he could have been working on this and should have been. Maybe he has been. I don't know. Like I said, I'm sorry if I'm getting to the comments late. It kind of happens like that, but full attention now. There he is. The legend that is, man. Congratulations again. He's got over 700 now. Most of you already fill up from the Irish breakfast anyway. And we was our technosexual bingo. Yeah, I think Top Boomer bingo has a better ring to it. I can say it better. I don't know why I always get tongue-tied with that. It's like when I try and say the College of Northwest Arsenal, I always get tongue-tied with that as well. Like I have to, it's crazy. But big up Shane Gooner, man. Each and every time. We have got a show coming, clean through one-on-one. But we're waiting for this thumbnail, man. You know, the guy that makes it is very he's in demand, put it that way. He's in demand. But big up Shane, man. Each and every time, make sure you go over and subscribe to Shane. E Rose, he's saying 400k a week. I can't stop, bro. There's no way on earth. There's no way on earth. Nico Williams, 400k a week. These men are just trying to hit a lick or something, bro. It's like they know we're just trying to get as much money as we can while we can. He's gonna probably end up staying at fucking Bilbao, bro. Because who on earth is gonna pay that money? I just don't see it happening. Don't see it happening. Big up Liam. I agree. We should have got Tony before he left us. But exactly. And the thing is, right, he would have fit what we're trying to do. Oh, but it's not glitz and glamour enough, or not even just that. But he's got a personality. Maybe that's why we ain't even bothered with Cunha. So this is down to Arteta again. So it's another thing that he is fucking up at the club. He is a detriment to this club. His play style, his lack of bravery, you know, his stubbornness, no plan B, and your reluctance to get anyone with a backbone. Do you think any predator, apex predator, any killer don't know that they're a killer? Why do you think Ethan's now the pariah? One training session, and are you Shane's, because he says it all the time. Make him do laps, make him do push-ups, tear him out in front of the team. But now you're gonna now he's on the sidelines like he's just had a hamstring injury or something. Like he's the forgotten man. People that are leaving the club are coming on before Ethan. Ethan needs to get out. And I don't want to say this. I don't want to say this, bro. That's Starboy 2.0. He probably can go bigger than Saka. I actually think he's technically better than Saka now. And he's getting disrespected like this because he's a creative. Because, yeah, maybe he was a bit pissed off, bro. Because these two Highlanders come in and basically saved your season a bit, or at least made it a little bit respectable for the fact we got some of our own coming through. And then you just take the piss the moment Saka comes back, bro. I knew it was going to happen. I called it. But forget all of that. I'm thinking about Ethan. Of course he's going to be pissed off, bro. You're giving him microwave minutes. And the thing is, he's still doing certain things in those microwave minutes that, you know, Solarguard can't do in the 80, 90 minutes that he's got to play. It's disgusting. What has Ethan done, man? What has he done? And then you want to put him in the kit advert and all. They're taking the piss, man. You're really making him work hard for that 60k a week, and he's just sitting on the bench, bro. When we needed creativity, we needed goals. You're doing like for like subs. Why didn't he get 5 minutes at the Bernabeu? If you want to give him microwave minutes, why not? We were 4-1 up. 5-1, the game ended. Make it make sense, people. So even if he did miss that training because he was pissed off, or he might have just been late or something, it might have been his fault. It might not have been. It's here nor there. But he's definitely going to be pissed off because you just dropped him like a bad habit when he was actually doing bits on that right wing. And let's have it right. Since Saka's been back, he's been anonymous in a lot of games. He's been there. He's had moments because I don't think he's the same player. I don't think he's really fit. And I think mentally he's still suffering. But I'm just saying, you've actually taken the piss out of Ethan Nwaneri, innit? Absolutely, man. I cannot believe it. But let me move on. Big up Godfrey's, big up Evos and Shane as always. Come on, man. Community settings. Big up every time. Godfrey, Shane, Guna. Hope you feel as okay. I hope you fellas are well, maybe. Okay, big up. I get it. Big up Vigilantes having a laugh. Sorry that's taking me so long to get to the comments, guys. I do obviously want to comment on what you put in here as well. So it's a little bit of give and take. Godfrey's bigging up Liam, Peppermint Freedom. We love it. We love it. Community settings. Big up my bro, Easy E. Maybach music, yeah. Get your merch, bro. I'll pay for that. I might actually holler at Yardman to see if I can get a Arteta Hout hat. I'll definitely get that. Try saying that for a Arteta Hout hat. It's like a tongue twister. But yeah, get your merch, man. Get your merch. Big up Godfrey. That's coming from Liam. Godfrey's bigging up Seymour Butts. Man said Ben Goozy, you know. Big up Peppermint. Shane, big up everyone, man. Love it. Love it. Dr. Seymour views, mate. If you just played audio, we didn't hear it. Okay. Godfrey gave me the thumbs up though, because what it was is I was trying to play the audio and not put it on the screen to try and avoid copyright. So I'm still working with it. If you didn't hear it, I am sorry. I was under the impression that you could hear it. So I am sorry. I am sorry. Big up Liam. He said out, not how. Yeah, but you need to understand this is how Jamaican people talk. Yeah, if there's always a H. Yeah, like I said, he's calling Marty Matty. Like this is what Jamaicans do. So it's how, you know what I mean? But yeah, big yourself up, Liam. Liam, I should say. See you a little later. Big up Tapioca Chips, man. Thank you for passing through. Appreciate your time today, my bro. Hit the like or subscribe or both. It's free. Big up E Rose. He's saying there he is, the doc. Big up Seymour Butts, journeyman proctologist. Hope you are well, brother. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Shane Gooner, big up. Godfrey, big up. Liam saying big up yard, man. No, you just gotta understand, bro. It's just how they talk, man. Obviously, I've got Jamaican and Antiguan in me. So my mum's full Caribbean, my dad's Italian, Irish, Sicily and Cork, I believe. I think I've been to Ireland one time in my life. That was to Dublin. And I was literally there for the day or the night. We done a quick little performance and then we shot out. But I still ain't even been to Ireland. And listen, like I said, one time I called Shane. He's on his little mower, bruv. It looked absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous, man. I still ain't been to Italy yet either. Big up Robbo. He's saying Peppermint Freedom, proper player. Come on, man. Eros is bigging up Robbo. Hope you are well. Big up, yeah, man. Yeah, Donnarumma. Come on, man. Come on, bro. Come on, man. Man like Gwen, you know. Big up Gavin's bigging up Shane. We love it. Vigilante bigging up Shane. Come on, man. Gavin the man. Vigilante is always community settings. We love it, people. Eros the legend. He said, nah, Hein, like Marty seems to know. Yeah. That's right. I think he did say something about Hein, innit? You know, if any of you's not played in goal, like he really if he really watched Zubimendi like that, and then you've come out talking about the league needs to be ready for you. Like I said, man, sometimes I really just gotta ask, innit, is my eyes so different from yours? Are we looking at the same thing? It's almost like Chinese whispers. The bottom gooners will see the game and say, what the fuck's going on here? And the top gooners will see the game and say, look at what's going on here. And I'm just like, what are you entertained by? I don't know, man. Shane Gooner's bigging up Robbo. Love to see it. And Peppermint as well. Big up, man. Liam's bigging up Shane. Liam's also saying Marty a B-Tech Dan Potts, but delusional. Yeah, hey, bro, he's a big old lump as well, man. But it's like, what's going on in there? What is going on? What's going on in the big old lump that is Marty, bro? Because what are you looking at? And there's literally a million fans that just are literally just loyal and just supportive just to be supportive. They don't want to see, and they're always making excuses. They're the enablers. Yeah, top gooners, bottom gooners. They're the enablers, and we're the disciplinarians. Do you know what I mean? We're the people that know that you need to put in a bit of work. We're the people that know, hey, what we're gonna do better next time. Not, oh, well done for joining in. Like, we don't, like, come on, that's the difference. But big up Liam, big up BX in the building. Hope you're good today, my bro. Javier Mascherano comes to mind. Yeah, not the biggest, but pure class. Zubimendi could be a pit bull. Have you watched him, no, bro? Listen, I haven't watched him a lot, so you could be absolutely right. But what I have seen of him, I'm like, meh. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. It doesn't fill me with like, oh my days, like we're getting a Barella, or just what I'm saying, or it doesn't fill me with that. But like I said, if he's coming to replace Jorginho, then I'm good with it. If it's a party replacement, I am not good with it, people. I'll tell you that right now. Big up Liam again. Moreno flops at midfield. We've all seen it, hence he's playing up. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, man. Absolutely right. And now Havertz is back and we're going into the new season. Where does that leave Moreno? Especially if you let Partey go. So Partey and Jorginho goes, and then we're left with Moreno and Zubimendi and who? Kai Havertz to play in the midfield if we buy a striker. There's some Arsenal fans, big up Kyle Walsh. He seems to believe that we're going to go into the season with Havertz again as our main striker. If that happens, man, then we need to riot, because Arteta is fucking up our club for his stubbornness and his bad decisions and not saying no accountability, no self-reflection. I done wrong. I made a mistake, guys. Because with all respect that, than all of the fucking PR and the rest of the crap that he's talking about. Shane's bigging up Liam. Love to see it. Big up Shane, man. Yeah, top stream earlier. Big up, big up. I was in there for a bit. Shane actually woke me up with a phone call. So big him up for that. E. Ross, new summer signing. Yeah, Reece Nelson. And you've been saying it for a minute, bro. I don't forget. You know what I mean? Lokonga, Fabi Vieira. You get me? Nuntavajo. I don't know if he's getting kept on wherever he is. These are going to be our new signings. I would not be surprised. It would not surprise me at all. Shane Guna, cheers, Peppermint. Yeah, man. Big, big, big stuff. You're all full up for your Irish breakfast, man. Big up Liam. Martinelli was balling under Emery. He's fallen off a cliff massively. Arteta regresses, not progressed. This is what he does. And we've all talked about it. Shane has. We've all talked about it. You know, it's not about how he can improve a player, because I don't think he can. But what he can do is definitely regress them. That's what he can do. Another point from Shane, and I thought it was a brilliant point. Like, you can't buy a player like Timber for 50 million. Even Ben White, you bought him for 50 million as a centre-back. You didn't improve him. He didn't work at centre-back. You've just been the most luckiest manager in world football. You've moved him out to right back and he's found a position. Oh, you bought Moreno for midfield, but he don't work there. You've been lucky enough he can play false 9. Kai Havertz, oh, he don't work there. Lucky enough he can, and he don't even, Moreno's better than him up front. So that's a total failure. This is what he does. You've got a midfielder in the youth academy. Oh, you got a left foot. Oh, you can play left back and invert. You can now play. He looks at profiles rather than positions of players. Who's got the same type of body type? Who's got the same foot so they can play in the same way? Imagine if we did get Mbeumo. To do what? Play him on the left? Has any of you guys seen Mbeumo on the left? What are you going to do? Play Saka on the left? Like, even now, why have we not seen Ethan on the left? Bro, this guy is an absolute clown. But bit of a tangent there. Big up Liam, though. You're absolutely right, my bro. Absolutely right. Big up Boy 10. Dio. I don't like saying Boy 10 for some reason. Big up Dio. I'll be frank, I don't care what happens with Party, sign or go, it's all the same. See, I will care if we don't get a good replacement, bro. And Zubamendi's not it. I definitely say keep Party for one more season while we try and identify who's going to be that guy to come in. But at the same time, if we can't reach an agreement, then no one's bigger than the club, innit? You've got to go. But I feel like we're going to miss his qualities a lot. Coming to the end of the season, they're in contract talks now. We're kind of giving him the like, yeah, we want to do a little something with you. Some people said maybe he's playing well this season for a contract, the same as Salah. This is all food for thought. I don't know. But from what I've seen, if we let his qualities go and we're not going to use Skelly in that role, I don't know if Zubamendi can do it. Maybe I'll be proved wrong. I'm happy to be proved wrong all the time. Big up E. Ross. Congratulations on 700. So, yeah, absolutely. You have any Irish breakfast left? I'm hungry. I'm surprised, man. Most people are full up after that. But big up E. Ross. Big up Shane again. Liam saying, but yeah, no player is bigger than the club. So yeah. I just basically, yeah. So we agree, man. Great minds and all that. You know what I mean? Great minds, people. Big up Mr. Robbo, he's big up E. Ross. Dio saying Williams is just scaring buyers that aren't named Barcelona. I promise he will only take 200k. Yeah, facts. But if he comes to us, I reckon that we'd have to pay that kind of money. And that's scary. I'm not saying I wouldn't, like, because I've been saying earlier in the season, I know Williams hasn't had a great game with goal scoring and assist and all that kind of shit. But when I've watched him play, it's always been 50-50. One game he will be taking on players and looking good, and the next game he looks shit. So I'm just like, I'm unsure. Is he a step up on Martinelli? I think he is, but not by much. And that's the whole problem. Like, we need a good step up. We don't need the quality to be dropping. Do you know what I mean? Like, this player, we need a player that's going to come in and make the left side their own. And then whoever we've got left as subs. And that's how we got to be. We've got to be ruthless next summer. And I hope Berta and Arteta get with it. But from what I've seen already, I know Robbo made some good points, but from what I've seen already, people, I'm not filled with confidence. But we will see. E. Ross is bigging up Robbo, legend. Yeah, and make sure you're subscribing to Robbo as well. Make sure you're subscribing to Shane. You know, all of the content creators that might be in the building, Vigilante as well. He's going to be doing videos soon. Make sure you're showing some love. Community settings over here. Liam saying Ethan can go far. Arteta's scared of that. Well, there's that. There's that. You know, the only player that you can't dislodge is Saka. But a lot of players need to take a leaf out of his book. If you feel it, do it. As he told Declan Rice. Why is Odegaard taking bare free kicks still? It's just this club, bro. This club. We're talking about Odegaard getting stripped of the captaincy next season. Yeah? What does Lee Judges say? Because I was watching a little bit of the Forever Arsenal. I'm gonna probably stop watching it because Turkish don't get to speak enough, and I'm just forwarding a lot of the stuff because I think that they're kind of like top gooners over there. Yeah? That's fine, but I just don't want to listen to it. Lee Judges, what was he saying now? I just lost the thought. It will come back to me. It will come back to me. Always with the excuses, though. Always with the excuses. Now, I like Lee Judges, but like I said, man, when people are calling him a flip-flop, I'm like, yeah. Then obviously big up BBK. He's like, oh, maybe he's just towing the line because he is on the channel. It is work for him. And I'm like, but bro, you know, you're going to toe the line for a check. I know we've all done something in jobs that we don't want to do. I hear it. But do you want the best for Arsenal? Do you know what I mean? But anyway, if I remember the point, I'll bring it back up. Big up E-Ross. You know what it is, views. This might sound like a conspiracy, but it's almost like Arteta wanted Nwaneri to do something wrong and all that. Do you know what? I wouldn't be surprised. And the thing is, we've all got our fucking tin foil on because this is how we have to be with Arsenal. Because we're constantly under attack, psyops. If you know what a psyop is, yeah, that's what we're under all the time, and it's been going on since the Wenger days. He's already conditioned this fan base. Top four's a trophy, you know, only world-class players, like a new signing for injury-prone players. I mean, we've signed a player with a broken back. Like, we're known for this, people. We are literally the laughing stock of football. Like, just take that in. But yeah, no, listen, it's not even too conspiracy, bro. Because what we're seeing now makes no sense. Excuse me. How does that make any sense, what you're doing to Ethan? 1 game, 2 game. Like, my man's gone like he's on loan. My man's gone like he's had an injury, bro. You're bringing on Tierney and that. You're bringing on injured Jorginho, trying to give them guys minutes when my man's halfway out the door. Meg Sterling got game time over. Like, you're taking the absolute piss. And I'm not advocating for violence, but if someone wanted to kick Arteta in the back for that, I wouldn't be upset about it. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Just saying. Big yourself up, E-Ross, though, man. Each and every time, my broski. Peppermint Freedom. What Arteta is doing is crossing the line. Team should all down tools early next season. And I wouldn't even be upset with it. I promise you that. I promise you that. I would not be upset. Big up Liam. He's saying he's scared he'll outperform Saka and his BF Nike Crane Odegaard. Yeah. Or Nick Crane. Nike Crane. Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. And because he's going to try and fit these guys in, that's why I'm scared that we ain't going to go and get an attacking midfielder. Because you don't want to use Ethan there. You're moving like, no, now Saka's back. Ethan's going to be the cover for Odegaard and things like that. So then why are you not using him? You don't trust him through the middle. If you trust him out on the right, then when you're resting Saka, why is Ethan not the first person coming in? You're taking the fucking piss is what you're doing. And why have they never got their finger on the pulse? Why have you never got your finger on the pulse? Just playing Ethan would keep a load of especially the match-going fans, happy, bro. It will keep us all happy. Because that's the only thing that we can look forward to is progression of Ethan Nwaneri. And you are taking the Berties, bruv. The Andrea Berties. That's what you're doing. And for me, oh, Niall Crane. Yep, I got you, bro. I got you. For me, there's no logical reason behind it. You're just taking the piss. And that's what I'm saying about this absolute terrorist, bro. Arteta bin Laden. I said the word. I'm sorry. I usually say Everest, but it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. Big up Dio. Arteta has wasted money when the academy produced players for him all along. Yep. Fabio Vieira was a waste of money. Facts. We had Amari Hutchinson at the time, and he's achieved better GA in a worse team. Facts. Facts. This is what I'm trying to say. Who was at our club, bro? Ronald McDonald and the Hamburglar, bro. We watched Kvaratskhelia and Marquinhos, and we paid money for Marquinhos. Like, who is at our club? How can all of these Premier League teams go down to the Championship, get players out the arse that we'd all love to take in our team now? Look at the Premier League, right? Look at all of the teams in the Premier League. They've all probably got someone that will come and improve our team right now. So who's doing the talent ID? Who's doing the scouting at this club? Oh, the metrics and the data. That's what we're doing. We're like AI. We're not Arsenal. It's AI, AIC, not AFC, AIC. Arsenal Intelligence Company or something like that. You know, PSYOPs, think tanks, you know, fucking MP level of PR and tactics. Do you know what I'm saying? High levels of tactics. So yeah, you're absolutely right, my guy. And these guys, yeah, and the thing is, right, not to say I rate these players, but what I'm saying is we needed some depth. It would have gave you some options. You could have been able to manage minutes a lot more. Why are you not managing minutes, bro? Taking so long with your fucking substitutions and shit like that. It pisses me off, man. It does. Let me get to the comments though. Sorry. Big up BX again. Any other manager would have unleashed. And that's the word. You know, Jet Li, take the collar off. Unleashed Ethan. Not holding him back. And you guys think that if we get world-class players that they're going to perform underneath this terrorist, bro. I said it again. It don't fill me with confidence, people. Big up Doctor again. He said Ethan probably took MA's wife out for a few cheeky tequilas, yeah, and did the hotel, motel, holiday in. Come on, bro. Pitbull settings afterwards. Bro, maybe he did. He's done something. Maybe he's told him you're Pia Lapulis or something. Or maybe he said, bro, 2025, why are we doing long throws? I thought this was the Arsenal. Maybe he said something like that. This intervention sponsored by OCBs. Anyway, but you're right, bro. You're right. He's done something. He's done something. Eros saying facts, BX Gunner. Dio saying, look at our striker situation. This guy Arteta kept Jesus, kept Nketiah, let Balogun and Beerif go. He has fucked the club's economy. Fucked the club's economy. Fucked up our prospects. He's fucking up our prospect right now in Ethan Nwaneri. Like, this guy, Doctor said it correctly. He is a cancer, and we need to scrape him out of this club. He is. Not only are we going against other teams, other fans, the media, you know, we're going against the manager as well, people. Illuminati settings. He's eating us from the inside out, people. Like a virus. His talent IDs in the bin. You're trying to turn us into Stoke, fam. How can you watch this team this season and say it's entertaining? No, it is not. No, it is not. So let me get back into the comments. Big up Vigilante again. I'm just having another little look at your photo. Let me just get rid of that because we don't need that. Yeah, man. It's, bro, he's fucked up everything, bro. And that's maybe why the club said, here, what, bro? Excuse me, you're going to have to buy to sell right now. Because we've given you over the years, bro, over 100 million a window to spend. I'm not saying that's big money. And someone can correct me because I always say that Chelsea spent $1 billion in a window. And then people are trying to say it was over 2 windows. But it don't matter, bro. It's still £1 billion. 2 windows you can have in 1 season. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I'm pretty sure it weren't summer to summer. Or someone can correct me. Maybe it was. Maybe it was. I don't know. But what I'm saying is they've spent a whole lot of money. We ain't even got to the billion yet. And we've been here over half a decade. That's why I've always got to put it that way. Because that's how long it is, people. Yeah? That's what I'm trying to say. That's what they've spent. And if you look at it, they still need 3 pieces. Centre-back, goalkeeper and striker. But I think they'll be ready to challenge. You can obviously see the style of play that Maresca's got. You can see what he was doing at the start of the season in terms of minute management and things like that. He just fucked up when he came out and said we're not title contenders, because that, for me, kind of let everybody off. but just my opinion. Let's get back into the comments. Big up Luca saying hi, big yourself up. Big up Dio. I can't talk about Havertz anymore. I'm tired, bro. Bro, I am as well, but it's just because I know this guy's going to be such a hindrance next season. He's already a hindrance. He's already on what 275 a week or something. It's wild. Jesus, the same, $250,000 a week or 265. That's over $500,000 a week in wages on the worst two players. Someone was even saying about Gabriel Jesus. I think it was 4-0 down. Big him up. You know what I mean? In terms of how he takes on players and how he fits into the team, how he moves around. Now, I hear the point. It's just that he's not good enough in front of goal, and obviously we brought him in as a striker. But I'm saying, look, if we're just going to have an evolution of a player like Joe Linton, then just come out and say that he's not a striker. He is going to be wing cover, and then we're good to go. Do you get it? Then we need a striker. But to have someone on that kind of money and they're not properly contributing, always injured, it doesn't spell. It does. It's not good, innit? It's not good. Big up Liam. Hayland has been fucking newt, bro. Cheeto. I was pissed when we lost Cheeto. Tearing up the goals, bro. Tall as well. You're telling me we couldn't use someone like Cheeto now? I'd much rather have him up front than Moreno. An actual someone who identifies as a striker. Look at Butler Oyedeji. You might know him as the mascot, Gunnosaurus, or you might know him as the subs bench. Either way, when he did get his little couple of minutes, microwave minutes, what did he do, bro? You saw that shot he had. Are you telling me Moreno shoots like that? Why? Because Butler Oyedeji identifies as a striker. It's not hard, people. It really ain't. Mama made that music. Come on, bro. Each and every time, bro. Lucas bigging up Dr. Seymour. Big up BX. I pulled a sucker move last night and bought the new kit. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. BX. Hold on. That definitely gets a gasp. Oh, Lord. A gal bought it. I know there's loads of people that bought it, man. I know there's loads of people that bought it. You know, big up Curtis Shaw. You know, he's usually quite stern. I don't know if he's bought the new kit, but I do know that if it would have came in the, you know, the burgundy or whatever, you know that the 02, the 06, is it the 06 burgundy? I don't even know, bro. Anything that color, he will buy it because he loves the color in it. I know a few people that's bought it. I don't, bro. Start acting like a serious club and I'll start buying shit. I might even attend games, but until that happens, that's not for me. But here, what I can't. But this is, you know what I mean. No matter how we do, the armory's always full. You know what I mean. So we do need people to refrain. We do need people to refrain, to let them know we're not just gonna buy it. You know what I mean. When I saw it on a gal, it looked a little bit fake. Big up Shane. He put out the picture with a gal at the stadium in his kit, in the new kit, by the way. It looked a bit fake. It looked like a Turkish kit or something. I don't know. Like the badge and the Adidas thing was too close together. Maybe it was just how he was wearing it. But I've seen it a couple of other times and I'm looking at it. I'm like, it's not bad. But it just looks like just a normal home kit. I don't like anything white. Blue, I'd rather it be the yellow and blue. So I've not looked at any of them and thought, oh shit, let me go and get that. But some people have, man. But we got to refrain, my guy. We got to refrain. We got to refrain if we can. You know what I mean? We got to refrain if we can. Big up Dr. Seymour. He said, Ross would not surprise me either. I think Arteta is protecting Pillowfoot because Ethan would put him on the bet, bro. And then you got to justify him being in the team. People are saying, no, I'll still keep Odegaard and I'd keep him on the bench. But you can't have someone on $250,000 rotation. Or maybe you can for a year, but then you got to make some hard decisions, bro. It's the same with Thomas Partey. Thomas Partey's on 250k a week plus bonuses. So for me, I would have said, look, Thomas, you can have the 250, but we're going to take the bonuses, yeah? And we'll give you the year with the extension. I think that's fair. But even that, he's on 250. What if Zubimendi comes in? He's obviously going to get promised game time. And then Thomas Partey's on the bench more. So we got players on the bench that are breaking the bank with the wages. So it's a toss-up. Berta's got a hard job. And already I'm not filled with confidence. I got to be honest. Yeah, he's bigging up Seymour, big up Luca. Seymour's bigging up Luca. BX, oh, Mr. Robbo, yeah, I know. But BX is a regular though, so we're not gonna go all the way out. Ain't gonna be Curtis Settings, 3 minutes to think about your actions, but we do need guys to refrain. We do need it. Big up Peppermint. Cockney's dropped the H. Yardies put in the H. Yeah, facts. And they can't say nothing properly, bro. Film or flim. They say flim instead of film, or film. They say mangaless instead of magaless. They can't really talk properly. It's broken English. Do you know what I'm saying? But for me, it's just funny. It's just funny, bro. Ha teta out anything. Yeah, add the H, take off the H. And the Cockneys, man. We've been about, and the Irish, we've been about, no dogs, no blacks, no Irish, what I mean? We've been about, we've been lumped in. The Irish have got plenty in common with us Caribbean folks as well. I got Irish in me as well. Like I said, my dad was Irish Italian, man. You know what I mean? But they can't talk properly. You're absolutely right. Like I said, anything can happen. I might get delivered some weed. You might see me billing it. Anything can happen, you know what I mean? Anything can happen over here, guys. Let's get back into the comments. Like I said, if you've got like stuff that you want to chat about, then get them in. I know I'm taking a bit long as well. It's funny that the people who come up bottom gooner are now talking like bottom gooners after this season. I told Hooks that thing will come back to him. Yeah, you see, big up Hooks. You see, with Hooks, yeah, it's like even Turkish, bro. Like some things can obviously get certain fans a little bit more excited than others at different times in the league. One thing I'll say is Hooks has always said, "Win me a major." Now, obviously, he's going on different platforms and he's talking with Chest and talking about winning quadruples and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, when you peel it all back, he's obviously said, "Win me a major or go." He's kept with that same stance the whole season. And I think he's just got a little bit excited over the season, innit? Certain things like even me, when we got past Madrid, I weren't like, we beat Real Madrid, but I'm thinking, okay, like the best team don't always win a cup competition, so it's possible. Is it likely? No, but it's possible, right? But with me, it's the PTSD, it's real. So I don't jump out the window straight away. And other fans, maybe they do. Do you know what I mean? But like I said, I think he has been consistent with the fact that he said if Arteta don't win majors, he wants him gone. While he's obviously in the hype and belief that we might win the Champions League, that story's going to change. I always said, win me the Champions League or go. He's not going to go, but that was always my stance on it because he fucked up everything else. I was talking about the Carabao Cup earlier on in the season. That would have been good enough for me. Yeah, and all you people now, when we're sitting in with nothing and Palace is lifting the FA Cup and Newcastle's won, Chelsea's in the Conference League final, United and Spurs are in the Euro. Like, how do you feel now sitting here with nothing? Do you know what I mean? So, but there you go. Big up Dio again. Rice is supposed to be the party replacement. But then look at it, yeah. I was always banging on last season. Oh, we need Declan Rice and we need Party in a double pivot and then Odegaard just in front of them. We finally get all three of them in the team and he changes how it is. All you need to do is move it to a double pivot, bro, and it will bang. And but when they are still both playing on the pitch, where is Rice playing? He's playing in the 6. So if Party's meant to be Rice's replacement, then what is Zubimendi? Because Zubimendi's a 6. Knowing Arteta, he's gonna get Zubimendi and play him in the fucking 8. Do you know what I mean? That's what he's gonna do, bro. Knowing Arteta, he's gonna get Zubimendi and play him in the 8. Gonna get to the comments. Sorry that it's taking long. I will get there, people. I haven't put the link in the chat for a while, so I'll do that as well. If anyone does want to come up and have their say and have a little natter, it is your show. Big up Liam. Squad is one big mess. Absolutely. BX, the manager is a real donkey. Absolutely. Yo, no yard man, no cry. Big up Dio. Man. Big up Liam. No matter the players we buy, Arteta will hold us back. I believe that. Shane believes that. Most of the people in our little community believe that. You know what I mean? So we're kind of getting proven right a little bit, but I'm not going to be sitting there saying I want apologies. I don't want apologies. You know what I want? I just want people to fix up. I want you to want more for this club that we all love. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what I want. That's what I want. Big up Liam again. A wise man once said, it's time to go. R.I.P. Claude, man. Oh, look, here we go. Absolute legend. It's time to go. We was getting Wenger out and he was winning stuff. You know what I mean? Some FA Cups in his worst years. Yeah, but Arteta's won the FA Cup. All right. All right. Yes. And then what? Because like I said, this is his team now. This is his identity. Are you guys impressed? Are you entertained? I was entertained in 22. I was entertained for a little bit after we came back from Dubai and we were smoking some teams, and then it even dried up before the end of the season. I know we were still managing to put on runs though, winning runs. So there was a lot more belief. I saw the Premier League trophy at the Emirates. I'm like, all right. I'm only a human being. It's possible, but is it likely? I don't think it is likely. And lo and behold, I was right. However, it's possible though, isn't it? We was making it possible. What have we made possible this year? Absolutely nothing. Oh, yeah, we've made fuck all possible this year, man. R.I.P. Claude each and every time. Big up the Peppermint Freedom. They were all bigging up Odegaard on that podcast, which really baffled because they're all just scumbags, bro. I'm sorry. How can you look at it? Like, I weren't even onto Odegaard last year. He weren't great, but I weren't onto him. This year, you have fallen off a fucking cliff. Like, how can you not just point it out? You see something, you point it out. Do you know what it's like? It's like you got a brethren, yeah? Like, you got a brethren or a friend. Sorry if you don't understand my talk or whatever, right? You got a friend. You both gone out to eat, and then you gone to the club or you gone to a bar. And your friend's got bad food in his teeth. And you're not telling him, bro. And you're not telling him. Can you call yourself a friend? Do you see what I'm saying? Can you call yourself a friend, bro? When man smiles, it looks like a barcode. There's bare food in his teeth, and you're not gonna tell him, yo, bro, quickly get that. Because that's what friends do. If you care for something in any capacity, then you want to see it do well, right? You don't just ignore it. You don't just enable. And that's what these men do. You're talking about Odegaard like, oh, even that's what I was going to say. I knew it would come back eventually, bro. It's the weed brain. So I do apologize. Lee flipping Judges, bro. No. I wouldn't take the captain off of Odegaard. Like, why the fuck not? Oh, it's going to upset the apple cart. Who the fuck cares? Who the fuck cares? You're a professional footballer, bro. You're a senior footballer, bro. You make bare money, a lot of money if you don't understand all of that. You make a lot of money. Is this not for the best of Arsenal Football Club? Apparently, Odegaard represents the values of Arsenal Football Club. So is it not about progression? Well, we need to progress you from the captaincy back to not being the captain because it's not working, bro. Oh, I wouldn't take the captaincy off him in case it affects it. Like, bro, I don't give a shit. Like, this is the difference. This is the difference, guys. And you could look at that and say, oh no, you know what you just said is wrong because Claude does care for Odegaard, but it's not. You're enabling. You're not really a friend because can't you see the guy's drowning? He probably needs a surgery. Timber's now having a surgery. What I'm seeing today is they're talking like, oh, we don't even know what his recovery is going to look like. He's been playing through the pain for months. Ain't that another typical Arteta move? Arteta and the club, they have let everyone down, the fans and the players. The players might have lifted something this season with a bit of support. Let that sink in. I'm going to get to the chat. I'm sorry. We could have lifted something this year. Yeah. But they had no support. They were left out in the cold, you know, deadgy settings, bruv. Cold and naked, are you there? Do you know what I'm saying? That's how they left us, bro. Big up Dio, Lee Judges and James are total top gooners. Turkish and Jordan are much more balanced. Like, listen, Jordan comes out with a whole heap of top gooner, bro. I've got to say, I mean, he does agree with other little things, and I have heard him say some good points. But yeah, all right, I'd agree with you. I'd agree with you. But I still think Jordan's still very much up there in the Gooner brigade. But Lee, I used to like Lee a lot. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying I don't like him or hate him, but like I just can't respect it anymore, bro. I can't. And big up Lee, man. Obviously, he does work with Potts, and I got a lot of respect for Potts. It's mad. It's mad. A lot of respect for Potts, but Lee, I just can't respect it anymore, man. I'm not saying it's time to go. Like what? Then what are you complaining about? What are you so mad about then? If it ain't time to go, then what are you mad about? Did you see that fan cam? And he's basically he's gnarling. He's gnarling at the camera, bro. He's breaking his teeth and shit. He's going mad. Why are you getting so mad though? But you don't want the guy to go. Understand what I'm saying? Why have we got this? It don't matter how old or young people are. I thought it was an age thing before, but it's not. It's not. We're just on different frequencies, bro. We're on different frequencies altogether. Different frequencies altogether, bro. Big up Dio. Arteta hates Nwaneri because he's 17. He's better than he ever was. Yeah, there you go, bro. There you go. You know, Arteta's a narcissist, as Shane says, a jealous man, a stubborn man. When you have stubbornness, then that's at the detriment to the club. It's at the detriment to the team. Big up Liam. What did Ethan ever do wrong? Invert, not be rigid. That's what I'm saying. He hasn't done anything wrong, bro. Apparently, he didn't turn up for training or turned up late. Who cares, bro? And then you wanna ban him for this long. Like, you're taking the absolute piss. You're moving like he spoke about you in public. Zinchenko outed you in his book, but yet he can still get minutes. It's crazy. Arteta is a killjoy. Big up BX. Absolutely. Odegaard is now Crane from Fraser. Yeah, the brother, innit? Absolutely, bro. Big up Dio. Considering how Arteta mishandling Nwaneri, why aren't people expecting him to mishandle Dauman? That's what I'm trying to say, bro. You know, I think Liam said Hayland is cooked, bro. We got Dauman coming through. Look, all of the promise, all of the character, all of the creativity. Wah, wah. He's just gonna, put that fire straight into a bucket of water, bro. That's what he does. That's what he does. Theo's also saying, bro, our scouting department said no to Kavicha at 17, but yes to Marquinhos. Yeah, I did say that. These lot are finished. They all need to be sacked, bro. They all need to be sacked because there's something that is not right. Big up Liam. No player at Hale End currently will play for Arsenal under Arteta. Mertesacker should say something to Berta. In fact, I think he has. I hope he has. I hope Mertesacker has. I really do. I hope someone wants the best for Arsenal Football Club at the company, because so far it's all PR and business, bro. Models and that. It's crazy. Big up Dio. We would be better if we kept Willock. I still can't believe we sold Willock for Lokonga. It's mad, isn't it? We have made so much mistakes. We make loads of money and then we just waste it. Do you know what I mean? And then people are wondering why. And we spent so much. We're just wasting money on shit players. And we're never in for top players. I'm sick of it. Why is our season ticket? Why is our everything so expensive? And we can never put a world-class name on the back of the shirt, bro. I'm sick of them. I'm sick of all that shit, bro. This is Arsenal. Big up Rich 99 Arsenal, man. Big yourself up, my bro. Welcome back, man. Afternoon all. I almost want this window to end already because I know it will be another failed one, bro. And there's plenty of people that feel the same way. I was saying the same thing, mate. Like already. And Robbo got a point that obviously Frimpong hasn't got any games left and there's still a game left or a couple of players that we're interested in. But I'm just like, bro, you still don't fill me with confidence. There's other things that you could be doing. Other targets you could be getting across the line. Contracts you could be announcing. Do you know what I mean? So I'm just not buoyed by what I've seen so far. But fingers crossed that I'm wrong. Fingers crossed that these men start pulling their finger out their arse. Big up Rich again. He said we need at least 3 new attacking players. Yep. And I guarantee Havertz will be starting as our striker next season. Oh, I said that as well, my bro. Great minds. Great minds. I said that as well. Big up Kyle as well. Kyle Walsh Gunner. He said the same thing. And this is why Arteta is a detriment to the club. This is why I'm saying Arteta out. Because we need competence. We don't need stubbornness. We don't need stubbornness. insanity. Just keep doing the same thing over and over again. When is he going to throw the sink at a game? When is he going to change something? Because he never does. Defenders are always the first people to come on, like for like subs. You're playing a left back on the right wing instead of putting Ethan on. You come out and say all the wrong things. You're constantly making excuses, constant PR. There's an interview before every game, 10 minutes with Sky or something. Like, this guy is a politician, bro. He's very smart. He's just not very good at football. Weren't as a player, and he ain't as a manager. Fucking ridiculous, man. But I'm with you, Rich. I'm totally with you, my mate. Rich also says Odegaard, weakest captain I've seen in football. Facts. If we get bid of 100 million for Saliba or Gabriel, the Cronkies will demand sale, especially the contracts ending in 2027. Yeah, I think even Berta would demand a sell because it's competence at the end of the day. It's not what we want to see, but that's why I've been saying all this season that we have missed our chances to win. 22-23 was our best. We could have still won it last season and didn't do enough. And that was without all the injuries. And now we still ain't done enough with all the injuries. Like, what's it going to take for this team? Oh, we had all the injuries this year. We never last year. Didn't win it. So you can't come with those excuses. You're absolute weakest. I've never seen a captain be hooked as much as Odegaard, bro. At a big club like Arsenal, it makes no sense. It makes no sense. But I'm with you, Rich. I'm fed up of it as well, my bro. And if we had to sell one of them, I'd sell Saliba. I think we get more money, and I think Gabriel's more ready now. But big yourself up. Rich is also saying BX Gunner, Arteta is stubborn, smug prick. Absolutely. Liam's saying Arteta will die on his sword playing Havertz. Absolutely. Die on his sword with Odegaard, die on his sword with Havertz, die on his sword with Moreno. All the people that he's brought in, they haven't worked. Yeah, so he's not trying to get everyone out now, is he? Do you know what I mean? So it's just hypocritical, man. You at stale end, facts. And that's because of him. Haylen's on fire, bro. He's coming with the water, bro. Like, excuse me. Absolute joke. Absolute joke. Arteta can't fall on his sword because all these Arteta sexuals keep swallowing it. They're jumping away, innit? Forget putting a jacket over the puddle. These men would jump. They'll bite a bullet for this guy. You would have thought it was the president coming out at the Emirates against Newcastle. Sorry, I've still got a bit of I don't even know if it's a cold. My nose is a bit snivelly. So I do apologize. Clearing my throat. But yeah, you're absolutely right, bro. They won't even allow us to get to him. It'll be like fucking. Have you ever seen that film, The Wall, with Mark Wahlberg? No, it's not Mark Wahlberg. Who's the other guy? Matt Damon. I'm pretty sure it's Matt Damon. You know where he does the archery thing? You know, like the swarm of monsters in that, and they got the queen. That's Arteta. Like, they all just surrounded him. Like, they will jump in front of the bombs. They would, you know what I mean? And it's crazy. It is crazy. I don't understand it. Grown men, you know. Grown men. BX Gunner's laughing. Big yourself up, bro. Doctor saying he has, but think he still has the tags. LOL. Not sure what that's relating to, my bro. Sorry. Just wind me back in. Wind me back in. Big up Rich. Wanyeri will be looking at Yamal and thinking he knows he is good enough to get in this Arsenal team, but this prick isn't even giving him any minutes yet. Wanyeri agent will be getting calls all summer. If I was Wanyeri, I'd be on the phone to the agent myself. Like I'm not feeling this. Do you know what I mean? We might have just signed a new contract, but I got to get a loan or something. And then if he gets a loan, just like Shane Gooner has suggested, like the grass will be greener for him because he'll get used. Do you know what I mean? People will respect what he does. They might even build around him. So then I'm worried, like, are you even going to come back? You see what I'm saying? Like, again, you're fucking up talents. Balogun, Beerif. I don't know if they would have banged, but, you know, I'm just saying. Now we got Dowman, bro, and I'm worried. Right now it's free Ethan, though. That's what it is. Forget Wakanda forever. It's free Ethan. I don't know what he's done, bro. And I'm sick of Arteta and I'm sick of his bollocks. Big up Doctor again. People got to hit the Cronky's pockets, financial boycott. That's the only way. Or if we go out of the champs again, because the top gooners really worry about that. Even though we had more chance of winning Europa, especially now. Because someone was like, oh, you've been in the Europa how many times? Like, and you can't win it. And you're absolutely right. However, the competition was different. You know, Villarreal, Atletico, it was different. The Champions League teams fell out. We don't have that this season. We won't have that going forward. So would I rather be in the Europa League for a year to try and win it? Absolutely. Why go into the Champions League, especially if we're not going to bolster the squad with proper players? Because that's the whole reason to get into the Champions League, so we can sprinkle the gold dust on it. So what's going on? What's going on? Big up Rich again on the shirts thing. I still buy all free and other merchandise, but haven't bought from the club shop since 2016. I hear it, bro. I hear it. And listen, some people, it's their life, innit? It's almost like religion for them. That's why I kind of be like, you can't really blind faith follow anything. You know what I mean? It's got to be a little bit of give and take. But for me, excuse me, as a who said it? Was it the doctor? I can't remember. You have to hit the pockets, bro. Because the more that merchandise gets bought, the more that people are applying for the reality TV show, the more that we're selling cups and plates and things like that. This is bad today. The more that we're selling plushies and we've got a dog and we're just becoming like a network, like a TV network, like a culture. The more that we keep supporting, they think everything's all right. And we got to tell them that everything ain't all right. And don't get me wrong, if we was winning on the pitch and we was lifting and showing armpits, then I wouldn't care about the other stuff. I really wouldn't. If the club's making money and we're paying top dollar, well, we're winning. We've got world-class players at the club. Right now, what are we paying for? We ain't got one world-class player at our club, bro. Oh, Declan Rice ain't world-class. No, he ain't. Not yet. He's got potential, just like Saka, but they're not there yet. Just like Magalhaes for me, just like Saliba, but they're not there yet. So why are we one of the highest tickets in Europe? Why did we move to the Emirates? Just to make more money? Was it Curtis? Someone was saying if we didn't leave Highbury, we would have gone bankrupt. I find that hard to believe. You know, this club was telling us for however many years, like a decade, that we're still having to pay for the stadium, even though the payments were 20 million. We was doing Klarna, bro. And you're acting like we're paying big installments every year. It was 20 million. This is what the club's been doing. From Wenger to the Kroenke to all the new people involved. We lost the heart and soul. We moved here to compete with Bayern. We're not competing with Bayern. We're not even competing with Man City. We're not competing with Chelsea. Who are we competing with? But we finished second 3 times. You think that's competing? We're not winning, bro. These guys are catching our tally in terms of all-round trophies. Hey. Anyway, let me try and get back into the comments. Dio saying exactly, Rich. Players look around and know when they are better than, facts, than the players they're playing ahead of them. Yep. Arteta thinks players don't have thoughts running in it. We're all humans, bro. And players want to be around good projects. It don't matter if you're a top man for your team. If your team ain't winning and you're looking at another team and they're lifting everything, like a City or a Chelsea in their day, Gerrard wanting to go there, Rooney wanting to go there. Like, what are we doing? Players want to play with the good project. If you play semi-pro, if you play Sunday League, if you play for your school, the bad players don't get picked first. If everyone knew that you was a top player, like in school, for instance, the only way that you wouldn't be in that team is like you had a detention or you was really bad or otherwise. Listen, they was trying to get me into the team after I had detentions and shit. I don't know, man. This is just weird to me. And anyone that's got any freedom and plays with creativity and takes on a man, everyone's acting like these players are world class. This is just what players did back in the day. If you're a winger, you take on a man. If you're a striker, you try and get goals. You're not running backwards or turning backwards. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. But yeah, big up Dio, man. He also says Arteta thinks that an agent won't inform a player when they're just better than someone. The manager keeps playing it. Exactly. Because the agent's thinking, yo, we can get you more money. We can get you playing. You're probably going to break into the England's full team if you're playing regularly. You're taking the piss. You bring them both through together. You know, they change separately together. And now you just drop one to the bench all together because he's not a defensive player. I'm so tired of this guy, bro. Arteta bin Laden, bro. Get him out. Big up E. Ross. Facts. Dr. Seymour. That's exactly what my thoughts are about Ethan and Odegaard. Facts, man. Big up Dio again. Both BRF and Balogun were told that Arteta is insulting them by playing Nketiah. Bro, he's insulting everyone. He insulted the fans when they never went to get Isak from Sociedad because we've got Eddie Nketiah. I don't care what his numbers were, bro. Look at how he plays. Look at how Nketiah plays. Look at the physical stature of Isak, even though he's slim. And then look at Nketiah. How can you say, anyway, and we've been doing this for years. I'm so sick of this club, innit? Fumbling the bag, bro. Like lawyers and accountants and shit, do you know what I mean? And business people running our club, bro. No more David Deans. Even though he weren't perfect, like we definitely lost out when he left this club. Let me tell you. Big up Rich again. He said, Dio, absolutely. Times have changed now in football. If Wanyeri is on the bench all next season, he'll want to leave. And I wouldn't blame him. I always put that get out picture. I put my face over it. I always put the get out one. Get out. I always say even players like Saka and Saliba and Magalhaes, bro, haven't you got... That's why maybe they haven't announced their contracts yet, because maybe they're saying, well, hold on. Let me wait until the end of the summer, bro. Let me see what you're going to do. Because that's how we've lost all of our big players. Anytime we've had them, because the club's never been ambitious. You've never built around it. You've never added to it. You always got to take one bit away to put another bit somewhere else. Like, are you not sick of it? Because I've had enough. I've had enough of it, guys. I really have, man. I really have. Josh Kroenke said, big up Rich. Josh Kroenke said, we want to do better and we will invest. If that was City owners, they would have said it was not good enough at all and we will win the league next season. No, but exactly, not even just that, but City have already put their hands up. They came out and spent, what, 200 million in January. They're already starting their preseason. These guys won't even need preseason now. They're bedded in. And not just that, look at their upturn since January. I know they lost in the final, but they got there. They put themselves back into the mix for Champions League. Look at Aston Villa. People didn't think they would be back in the mix for Champions League. Oh, but look, January signings, there was an upturn. Oh, but look. Like, these things ain't coincidence. You're absolutely right. And what did Pep say as well, Rich? Oh, you could finish second. He don't care about second. Like, we're miles off it this year. We ain't won the league. We don't care. Get back into champs. We go again next year. Like, so as much as people say Pep's lost it this year, and I do feel like he's struggling, he's still not as embarrassing as he's still Pep Guardiola, innit? Do you know what I mean? Arteta will just make excuses. We're trying to really get second because Arteta knows, bro. He's probably on Twitter all the time, seeing the top gooners licking his ass. As long as I get second, I'm safe. And that's basically what happened. Hey, big up Mr. Robbo. Sad part is that I am getting used to winning nothing as an Arsenal fan under this Lego hair, paella sniffing, Wi-Fi concurring, Pulis. Absolutely, bro. Couldn't have said it better. Couldn't have said it better. You know what I'm saying? I am getting used to not winning. That's very much a firm fixture for Arsenal fans. But it's like, it's just getting to the point where I'm just like, I'm tired of it all. Like Lee Gunner was talking about trying to go onto the Lee Reacts channel full time and don't even cover Arsenal. Like, I'm kind of feeling like that. Do you know what I mean? Like, this is views on sport. It's not views on Arsenal. Like, I'll cover another team. We'll cover the Premier League, top 6. I don't know, bro. Boxing. You know what I mean? If this team let me down in the summer, bro, this channel could look different next season. I'm telling you that. But if this team comes out and does what it needs to do and leaves me thinking like they've really gone all out this summer to make something happen, then I'll get behind it. And if the team come out and start doing good fit, like my shoulder's killing me as well. If the team come out and do good things and properly challenge next season, obviously they need to win something, but properly challenge, like we can actually see the progression instead of looking for stats, then I'll be behind it. It's as simple as that. You want people like me to shut up? Do something. Change your ways. Change your ways. Big up Rich again. In the second leg against PSG, Enrique knew Arteta wouldn't give him a problem with no plan B. Facts, or he subs because he brought Ramos on, who in 2 years moving from Benfica hasn't done much. Bro, none of them cared. None of them cared, bro. Like, what did we do after 20 minutes? We you know, the players were blowing. All of our players basically had 80 plus minutes 3 days before as well, because that's what a competent manager does, bro. Even Postecoglou or Postecoglou, whatever you want to call him, rested up loads of players before their European Cup final. Amorim didn't. I'm saying, man, these kind of managers, bro, Pep, Amorim, Arteta, these kind of mold a man, like, it's like you're too stubborn, you're not competent. It's crazy, man. PSG, like, and then you lie, and then you think that they're not coming straight up after you to talk. Like, they're not just going to hot you up straight away. Like, this guy's, he doesn't even matter that he's like, he can hold his hand up and say, I haven't got a hand, I haven't got a hand, even though you can see his hand. And there'll be some Arsenal fans who'll be like, look, he's got no hand. We can all see there's a hand there. They still believe it. And Arteta knows it. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. Big up Dio. Knowing Arteta, Zubimendi is going left back. I said he's going to play 8, bro. You know, he's a 6. He's going to come in and play 8. That's a typical Arteta move. Big up Liam. This baffles me, though. Can't even talk. Why did we hire Berta when we know Cronkies are known to be incompetent? Are they really wanting to win now? I'm not sticking up for them, but why now? Why? But no. It's a great question, bro. They are incompetent. They're not good football people. They don't even care. Look at Marinakis. That's an owner I want. Someone like Abramovich, Mansour, someone that actually wants to improve what they've invested in. I always use this analogy, yeah? It's like being adopted by millionaires or billionaires, and you're still in Oxfam clothes, and you're still starving half the time. You're still eating buffet food. These men are eating at Hakkasan. These lot are eating premium, M&S, and they're still buying you Iceland. I make it make sense. We have two, by the way. No, the Cronkies, but obviously him and his wife, multi-billionaires. Buku bucks. And we're still getting run like a self-sustained club in 2025. You've been here for the best part of 20 years, and you're not going to make a splash one time to try and get us across the line, to get us fans off your back. Because you've got to remember, one FA Cup is more than 5 years in terms of credit for these top gooners. I mean, how much credit would you give a manager? Let's not even say Arteta. He won one FA Cup in 5 years. Would he still be at the club? I very much doubt it. It's possible, but is it likely? I very much doubt it. I very much doubt it. But you're absolutely right to ask that, bro. I'm like, why Berta? And a lot of people have said, listen, he's going to give Arteta his little bit of rope to hang himself, and then that's going to be it. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. I hope he's got the power to do all of that. But so far, I'm not confident. I'm not hearing about new contracts being signed. I'm not hearing no one's coming for a medical or medicals booked in after the last game. Nothing. All we're hearing about is verbal. The papers, they do it with us. Your favorite channel, well, maybe not you guys, but the Mutant channel does it every window. Trans hi and welcome to Transfer Daily, even though they know we're getting nobody. But these men are making money out of the club. Big time. He's a millionaire off this YouTube thing. Do not get it twisted. Do not get it twisted. Big up Liam again. I think maybe they are fed up of Arteta's wasting their money. Yeah, but we will never know until it shows up. Not facts. Facts. The fact that I'm even hearing that Berta saying, no, we're not going for this Garcia goalkeeper. We're going to buy another goalkeeper. Are you fucking on crack? Do you know what I'm saying? I'm hoping Berta's talking to him like this. How about you raise up one of those youth guys? Because they're probably not going to play anyway. So, you know what I mean? If things like that are going on and other people are getting fired or leaving and all the rest of it because Berta's here, then I hope then slowly but surely he's getting his feet under the table. Do you know what I mean? And in Berta we trust, hopefully. But I'm just saying, so far I'm not filled with confidence. Why is everything so concrete for Liverpool? Does that seem like it's a It's not rubbish because we're talking breakdown, we're talking medical, we're talking everything, bro. Are we talking that for Zubimendi? And also as well, pissed. What, the first person through the door is another DM. Surprised that ain't a left back and a goalkeeper, bro. I'm just saying, guys, like, look at the patterns. It's just stinky. It really is. Liam's also saying apparently Kroenke said the director sacks the coach. So no, that's what it's like in America. The GM, the general manager, the sporting director sack the coach. Just like it is at Real Madrid, that they vote for their president and their president has to deliver. What are your promises? I promise this player, I promise this cup, and they hold them by it. Why do you think they've won so much, bro? Why do you think they got standards? Big man like Carlo Ancelotti, probably one of the most decorated managers in world football, bro. And he has to go and manage Brazil now. Do you know what I'm saying? He only done a treble last season. What happened to his credit in the bank? No fucking credit in the bank, because that's what proper teams do. It's got to be said. Big up Dio again. Berta was hired simply to get them season ticket renewals going. Maybe. Everything is in question until we're proved otherwise. Seeing is believing. Everything is in question until we see actions, because I'm tired of the talk. Haven't you heard talk for enough? I'm 41 years of age. George Orwell, I was born in 1984. I went to a few games before I could really remember properly. But I was there. I always say 94. I think I did go to a game in 94. I think it was like against Man United, but I don't remember it properly. But I remember my first ever proper Arsenal memory where I fell in love with the club, 97 in September. Ian Wright broke his goal scoring record. We beat Bolton 4-1. You understand what I'm saying? So I've been around for a while. I've been hearing this shit for a while. I've been seeing the club talk and not act for a long, long time. This isn't just because of Arteta. But I'm seeing the same actions from the club. The Kroenkes are just here for money. They're making the bag right now. Arsenal make a lot of money. Why do you think all the American owners are coming to the Premier League? It's a business move for them. And that's cool. But I would have rather had a Saudi, or I would have rather had a Marinakis, someone that actually wants to, you know, progress his investment. So you're absolutely right. It might just be for renewal tickets. We will see. Seeing is believing. We will see, my bro. We will see. And so far, I'm not filled with confidence. You know, the goalposts are moving. First, it was 300. Then it was 250. Now it's 150. I'm tired of it, guys. How about you just fucking go out and blow the load? Blow the load. We need to do that once in our life. Oh, we got Declan Rice. We didn't pay 100 million in one go. Like, come on, man. He's saying, please, Berta, bro. Please, Berta. I'm hoping that you're Montgomery, Berta. I'm trying to get behind you, bro, because I can't get behind no one else at the club. Don't let us down, man. Please. Please, please, please. Big up Rich. He said, Mr. Robbo, great words. He is stubborn, smug, arrogant prick what lives in a fantasy world thinking he is an elite manager. Iron so handsome. Iron so handsome. Big up Farley TV. Absolutely, bro. This guy is fucking AI, bruv. I don't know what he is. Absolute clown. Yeah, weakest captain in football I've seen. Worst player of the season. Facts. But these top gooners keep it's always sentimental. It's always You're like, just say it how it is. He's been shit. Oh, but I don't want to get rid of him yet. Let's give him another try. Let's give him, you know, them people that get cheated on, brother, and give try and we'll give it another go. Like it's crazy, bro. Big up E-Rod, man, said a barcode. I'm telling you, bro. That's what it's like. Are they really your friends? They're not gonna tell you that there's food in your teeth, bro. Like, that's not your friend, is it? Big up Dio. Yeah, I stopped listening to that Forever podcast. Yeah, when Judge said he wouldn't take the cap. Yeah, exactly. I mentioned that. I know I'm getting to the chat late. I'm so sorry, guys. You know, I'm trying to concentrate on the chat, but you also want to comment on your chat. Otherwise, what's the point? Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I did say the same thing, my bro. And Judge has been doing that. You've been showing so much anger and passion, and I'm like, yes. And then he'll say, but I'm not saying get rid of him. I'm just like, fuck it. Like, you have to keep towing the line. You know, and people say, all you're doing is moaning. You know, get behind the team. How can I get behind it? I'm not happy. I'm not happy. If I go to a restaurant and my steak comes and there's hair on the plate, am I supposed to just get behind the meal? I'm not happy. I don't want to eat hair. Where's my peppercorn sauce? Is that what you're telling me? Is this religion? Is that Arteta of Nazareth that isn't just a Spanish fucking shit coach? Maybe it is, because he's been here for 5.5 years and he's still feeding people off the loaf, innit? I ain't even saying pause. He's still feeding people off that same loaf that he's had from 5 years ago, bro. Maybe he is. Maybe he's Jesus come again. Come again? You know, like that. Maybe he is, man. Maybe he is. Let me just make sure I haven't missed a comment. There we go, Liam. I know we are on to Kroenkes, but Haya has been down to bring in excellent players and be competent. So why hire him? We won't hire him for nothing. If it was Kroenke's own benefit, Berta will leave. Yeah, I'm listening. That's what I'm trying to say. There's good arguments for it. You know, the fact that there was that Jason Ato and the fact that the club were talking about, oh, they're really happy with him and he done fuck all in January. That tells you everything you need to know. So when I was hearing about that and I was hearing about Rosicky, and I'm like, oh, here we go again. Yeah, human trafficking and money laundering. This is what this club's doing. We are the hustlers, the boiler room. We got brethrens. Oh, you need a little lick? Come over to the Arsenal. Do you know what I mean? That's what we are, guys. That's what we are. That's what we are. So, you know what I mean? Maybe it is that. But at the end of the day, when we did get Berta, I'm like, all right, cool. We're not going for the friends and, you know, mates rates. We're going for the best in class that we can get at the time, right? So I'm like, cool. But they knew we weren't going to spend in January. I personally believe we got him in January, but we just held back the information until they needed it. FA Cup weekend, Arsenal's not in it, out in the first round again. Andre Berta, hey, everyone forgets again. Do you know what I mean? I mean, there's lots of conspiracy, my bro. I'm praying that we can get behind this guy. And I'm praying that the Kroenkes are like, look, we might mess up our money if we don't actually deliver on some of the shit we're talking about. And at the end of the day, as much as I am onto the Kroenkes, like I said, it's not like they've said to him, maybe the season they did, but in the past seasons, it's not like they said to him, the coffers are closed. Even though it ain't their money, they've still allowed him to spend it. And look at what he's done. That's why I'm on Arteta even more than the Kroenkes this season. Overall, I want them to go. You hired this guy. You're not football people. But if you start moving correctly, then maybe you can turn us around. If you start giving us something to pay for, then maybe we're not going to complain about the price. I'm here to be swayed, innit? Just show us some actions, people, man. But big up Liam. Definitely appreciate you. 18 people in the building. Hit the like, guys, for me. If you're new, subscribe. It does mean the world. It really does. Let me keep it going with the comments. It's the dumbest thing I've heard this year so far. Sorry, I'm late on it, so I can't even remember what that related to. Big up Dio. Big up Robbo. Still waiting on reports on scans on Saliba's hamstring. There's that. And you're saying hamstring. I thought it was groin. Either way, these guys are getting, you know, ran through the mud, bro. Ran through the ground. Timber playing on the injury. You can tell that Deckers has been playing on the injury for months. Odegaard is obviously not been right since his injury. By the end of the day, it's at the detriment of the team. If you're trying to fit Timber in or Rice, then you can tell why. We just seen in the last game why we were trying to rush Rice back, or Drury and Timber or whatever. When it's Odegaard, why are we trying to keep playing him? Keep trying to keep him in the team. He ain't getting back into form. So now it's at the detriment of the team. And that's a typical Arteta move. I'm just putting you on game. I'm trying to. Big up Mr. Robbo, man. Big up E. Rolls, damn Saliba hamstring as well. I thought it was a grain. If it's hamstring, bro, there's no coincidence. Toby Carvery settings, hamstrings everywhere. No coincidence. Most of the players run backwards more than they run forwards. It's not sustainable. Big up Rich. Even if we had got Asensio on loan, that would have helped a lot. It would have. But this manager's words, just like Wenger's latter years, we will only sign if they're exceptional. Exactly. And then look at the players that they brought in after saying things like that, bro. Bentner, Shamak, you know, that shit. Rubbish. Do you know what I mean? And that's what I'm trying to say. We have been conditioned as a fan base since then. There was times when finishing second, we'd be mad. Second, Man United's won it. Like, we want to win the league. And we've gone from that to top four as a trophy. We have been getting conditioned for a very long time. Now second is, oh, we don't even get runners-up medal. Even if Arteta was desperate to get into finals, even if he didn't win, just for the runners-up medal, at least it will be something to show, wouldn't it? Like, what do we show for second? Oh, we just done the treble, second 3 years in a row. And what? And this year we're going backwards. So let's see if we're even in the top 4 next season. It depends on the summer, but I'm not even joking. Big up Liam. My piss is more stronger than Odegaard as a captain. Absolutely weak. Facts. Liam, Judges flip-flop. Facts. I can't even deny it, bro. He is, man. Big up Rich again. The most Cronkies have seen for our players was 35. Yeah. In terms of selling, 35 for Ox. If someone offers 100 mil for Saliba or Gabriel in the summer, they're gone. Yeah. And if they are, they are. And once again, here we are getting picked apart again. Because once we've got a little nucleus that could have gone on and done something, they failed to do so again. And it's going to be our team that gets broken up. We've seen it with Henry, Cesc, Van Persie, Nasri, Adebayor, Sanya. The list goes on. Clichy. We've got no ambition. And anytime anything goes well for us, or, oh yeah, we're finishing second now, that's good enough. You told us it weren't last year. And now you're telling us to be patient. We've been patient, bro. Patience is done. E. Ross, Judges grinding his teeth like he took a light, bro. I'm telling you, he's growling at the screen, bro. And then you're still. I'm not saying don't get rid of him. So then why are you so upset, then, bro? Big up BX. I got serious Napoleon vibes from this guy. Facts, bro. Little Napoleon. I've called him that millions of times as well. Little Napoleon, little man syndrome. I know I'm not very tall. I know what that's like. 100% Napoleon complex. Facts. Liam, this probably why Berta is here to stop those mistakes. Won't hire Berta for nothing, but I might be wrong. I don't know. No. We can all hope. I'm hoping it as well, bro. I'm hoping that he's here to clean up the show, as Normski says. I hope he's come with his cheese wire, bro. Big up Normski each and every time. I hope he's come with his cheese wire. I really do. I'm just saying, so far, my bro, I've not been confident. I've seen good stuff. The whole goalkeeper situation. That's a good move. But these contracts and all that, these could have been done. They should have been done. There ain't no window you need to wait for that. So it's not filling me with confidence. And the fact that we're backtracking over what we got to spend in the summer, the fact that it's looking like the targets that they were trying to hype us up with all summer, oops, the cat, are now looking at other clubs, making us look like dickheads again. How does that feel, people? How does that feel? Big up Hyper, man. Protagonist in the building. Big up Views. Big yourself up, man. Hope you're good today. There's that flash again. Maybe it's the laptop. I don't know what's going on. My apologies. Big up BX. Oh, sorry. Big up Dio. He said Saliba should only be sold for 150. I don't think any defender's getting sold for that money, bro. I think if you get 100 million for a defender, then you now we're talking. Like, I'd maybe try and get like 110, 120, but 120 will be a push. I mean, maybe a Saudi team would pay that. I'm not sure. Has any defender gone for that kind of money? Someone let me know. If it was a striker, of course, but a defender, I'm not sure. But I mean, I don't want him to go. Don't get it twisted. I don't want that nucleus to be broken up. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, we shouldn't be taken away. We need to be adding to the puzzle to finish it, not taken away. You're going backwards. So I don't want that to happen. But it's typical Arsenal. No ambition, Arsenal. No money spent, Arsenal. No proper effort, Arsenal. No build a great team, Arsenal. And then all of the players that we do have, are going to get poached by other clubs. Robbo's bigging up Hyper. Big up, man. Big up Dio. E. Ross, that's it. He remind me of a tweaker. Facts, bro. Facts. Robbo's saying Rich lost summer. Palmeiras offered 50 million for Jesus and turned it down. That's what I'm trying to say. Or what was it, 30 odd million as well for Trossard or something? We should have been biting off hands for that money, man. But that's what I'm saying about this manager. He's a clown. He's the detriment to this club with his stubbornness, and I need you lot to see it. I really do. Dio, last time I was grinding my teeth like that, I almost owed it. That's what I'm saying, my guy. Big up AFC Vigilante Views. That's the Great Wall film. There you go, the Great Wall. Yeah, man. Didn't have the energy for Emery. LOL, they hounded him out. Yeah, abused him as well. They did. A more established coach. Why didn't he get time? someone that's actually got a CV. But now we've got someone that ain't even got a CV. They ain't even got their badges like that. Like they're building up their CV at our club. Why is it at our expense? Like, why is that, people? How can you be happy with that? Absolutely right, Liam. Absolutely right. Big up Rich. He said Robbo, and now we'll sell him for about 22, same as Trossard. Will probably get offered 30 from Saudi League. We'll keep him and sell in January for 17.5. Yeah. Do you have your own channel? He does. Any mods? Let's get the channels in there, please. Vigilante has a channel. My shoulder's killing me. Vigilante has a channel. Robbo has a channel. Who else is in the building? I'm not sure. Or anyone else does, just let me know. Community settings. We will try and get it in the chat. 100%. He does have a channel though, bro. Go and follow him up. I definitely appreciate that. Robbo saying, Rich, we will be lucky if we sell Jesus and don't let him go for a free. Exactly. With his injuries, I don't know what kind of money. Trossard with 1 year left, being 30, I think we'd be lucky to get like 10 million for him. Not even joking. Unless it's Saudi, then rumors about a new contract. And yes, I do have a yeah, he does. Big himself up. Big up E Ross, Dio, 100%, bro. LOL. That's what the club will do to you, like a roller coaster. Facts. Rich is saying the worst thing to happen was Arteta getting 15 million. Yep, because I think he turned into a company man then, bro. He was saying the right things before, and now he's a shield. He's a shield for the club. If he had stayed an apprentice wage, maybe 3 million, he might not have been so smug, especially in his interviews. Yeah, he feels like he is royalty. Absolutely. I can't even watch it, bro. I can't watch it no more. I cannot watch it no more. Big up Dio. When Emery got sacked, I thought to myself that the amount of rope he was given is what was gonna be standard for managers after Wenger. Yep, Arteta come in. I don't know what's real now. It's the Twilight Zone. Man United and Spurs in the final with their worst seasons. Chelsea about to pick up a cup. Newcastle winning something for 70 years. Crystal Palace winning their first. It's the Twilight Zone that we're living in. And we're out here and we can't win nothing. Man City fall off. Liverpool capitalize. Like, we're out here struggling. It's crazy. Crazy in this dunya, people. We're in the Twilight Zone. I am telling you. Big up Mr. Robbo. If Spurs win Europa League, they will have better European pedigree than Arsenal in modern era. Yeah, and we will never hear the end of it. We won't. I think they've actually got, have they got 4 trophies in Europe? Arsenal's got 2. This might be their 4th trophy in Europe. So they've already pissed on us there. But yeah, Europa League's a major competition in my eyes. It gets you in the Champions League. So not only will they get champs football, they'll get a trophy. We'll never hear the end of it. It's dark, dark times. That's what I'm trying to say. It's dark out here. It's spooky, people. Dio says, bro, every time Arsenal have released a black kit, I've had to stop myself from buying it. No, I do like the black, but when we play in black, I feel like it's our funeral as well. I'm not gonna lie. Dio says, we are an apparel company with a football team. Yeah, that's the side hustle, football. Culture. Oh, the cult of Mick Teta. I love that. Definitely culture, bro. He's built a culture. Absolutely. Big up Robbo. Last kit I bought was the black 22-23 kit, and that's the only kit I bought in the last 7 years. I mean, listen, we've all got weaknesses every now and again. And at the end of the day, if you bought a kit in that year, I kind of find it hard to blame you. Oh, this shoulder's killing me, guys. I find it hard to blame you. I need to get some deep heat or something. You know, like that's when you're getting old, when you just wake up and your shoulders just fucked, or your neck. Oh my Lord. That's how you know you're getting old. But yeah, as I was saying, man, we can all have weaknesses. Like, but that's what we got to try and fight, my guy. We got to try and, stop the buck landing in their pockets, man. Sorry, Liam. He said, when's the 2nd place and 3rd in a row parade? Exactly. And imagine Tottenham, if they win the Europa, they're going to have a parade, bro. The only parade in North London, and it's them. Oh, sorry. I'd advise people to just go to the seaside or something for the day. Have a long weekend somewhere. I don't have a lot of Tottenham friends, but obviously I'm on YouTube and yeah, it's gonna be a lot, people. It's gonna be a lot, and it's just more. And then the manager don't deal with it, the players don't deal with it. They go back to their mansions, you know, their rich lifestyle and all the rest of it. They're gonna get on a nice holiday now, and it's us all summer worried about who we're gonna get, getting bantered by everyone. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's, we take it home, as Shane says. Big up Shane Guna. Sorry, big up Richard. He said the Cronkies wouldn't even let Usmanov have a chair around the table, and he made it clear image want my money going straight to the team. Facts. And David Dean was pushing for Usmanov as well. I think he actually brought the Cronkies to the club as well, so that was a negative for David Dean, but he kind of realized what was going on and then was pushing for Usmanov. And I'm like, cool. I know he's a little bit like Roman Abramovich, you know, like the Everest kind of stuff going on, or oil money. I don't know what, go on, but I don't care. I was like, if he's going to spend on the team, get him in. Get him in. He made it clear he will invest in the team, but we went and got the guy that said, I'm not here for trophies. Like, make it make sense, because we're turning into AIC, bruv, not AFC. The Arsenal intelligence company, I think that's what I said last time. Information company, whatever you want, mate. Whatever you want. We're like AIG, bruv, like a group. Do you know what I mean? Big up Vigilante, Robbo. I might get the current season shirt. Last time to get Tierney on the back next season isn't an Arsenal player. Yeah. Another mistake by the club just because you don't invert. Tired of it, man. This guy is killing our club, bro. I'm telling you. Big up BBK. Make sure you go over and support him. Big yourself up. Big up Rich team. Yeah, I knew what you meant, my bro. I knew what you meant, my bro. Rich is bigging up BBK. Vigilante bigging up BBK. Community settings, man. Vigilante, shame, isn't it? Would make no sense on next year's kit to print that. But wish certain kits like the white ones were available. I might break then. See, I don't like the white one. It reminds me of Spurs too much. I don't. That's not for me. Robbo's bigging up BBK. Dio saying we are elite at this fumble game. Elite, bro. Elite fumblers, bro. Elite. You saw Wenger with his jacket, can't get his hand in his pocket like that. That's what we are, bro. That's what we are. Big up Vigilante Robbo. That's the only reason I might buy 24-25 shirt. Home shirt. I'm gutted. He is gone. And don't blame him. Wish him all the best. I wish him all the best as well. Best left back. I still don't know if I'd buy the kit this year though, but that's just me. I'm a little bit more down the line than a lot of people. You know what I mean? But like I said, if you keep supporting them, bro, they're going to keep thinking it's all right. Big up Mr. Robbo Vigilante saying if we had a proper manager, Tierney would still be here. If we had a proper manager and doing proper things on the pitch, I might buy a shirt myself. Like, it's not rocket science, bro. Give us something to be invested in, innit? How about that? Because if you were shareholders, bro, the shares will be worth nothing right now. I'm telling you that. Big up Rich, David Dean, legend. Yep, Hillwood, Fitzman, Elderman, Fryer, Nina Bracewell, Smith. Wasn't all perfect, but they love Arsenal, yeah? But they all did give up their shares in the end. Do you know what I mean? You know, maybe they were from old money. You know what it's like. Maybe they had maintenance on their mansions. You know, money. You know, the world's turned into the Hunger Games, innit? So, you know, money is key at the end of the day. I do believe that they cared for Arsenal, but they all gave up them shares in the end, though. Do you know what I mean? And gave it to Kroenke, bro. You know what I mean? And we've never been the same, bro. Nothing was the same, like a Drake album. Big up Rich again. Yes, views. When asked even if it was a great season, if City won the FA Cup, he said straight no. This season has not been good enough. Oh, that's a proper manager, my bro. That's a proper manager. Big up Robbo. He said Arteta celebrates second and UCL semi-final, whilst Pep says even if they get top 4 and win the FA Cup, yeah, exactly. Even with winning something that we ain't done in 5 years. I think, is that our longest time without a trophy? I'm not saying without a major. I'm saying without a trophy. If someone knows, then let me know. But you're right, man. That's a proper manager, bro. And that's what Arteta should have been saying. We fumbled this year. We dropped. It's not good enough. We dropped the ball. We will come. We will go again, and we will be better. Like, say something. Like, own it. Show us that you're trying to change something. You play the same shit, the same system, the same players, like for like subs. Everything's the same. There's no bravery. Show us something. We might fucking believe you, like, do you know what I mean? This guy, bro. But there you go. Big up Rich though. Big up Dio. Arteta he's a horrendous manager. I'm sorry. Horrendous, bro. Rich, even the most average managers know how to use a plan B. There you go. But Arteta is that stubborn. He would hate it knowing his formation isn't working and had to change it because everyone was telling him to. There you go. That might be a reason there is no plan B, because everyone keeps calling for it. And you know what it's like? The sky is blue. He will tell you it's red. He will look you right in the eye and tell you it's red. More than you can believe. It's crazy. It's crazy. Big up deal. Arteta will never learn how to rotate. Wiley's at Arsenal. Sack him. Yep. If he fixes up, he can come back to the club in a decade, bro. Well, look at Cesc, bro. He went to Como, innit? They were in the division below. He's got them promoted. And I think they might have finished mid-table or something. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's progression. Also, he's learning at the correct level that he needs to be learning. He could have even gone down to fucking the second division in Italy. Do you know what I mean? But even still, you've just gone from being the cone man at Man City to running Arsenal. Like, and that's what I'm trying to say about these cronky guys, cronky doodle doos. Do you know what I'm saying? What are they doing? I hope that's why they got better. I hope. We got BBK. At this point, I'm second guessing any new signing who want to come play for Arteta. I hear that, bro. But unless they're going to sack him this summer, we've got another year of this bullshit and we need players, bro. That is the facts. Big up Mr. Robbo. To be fair, kind of starting at times to question the players we are linked with, and not because they would be amazing like Gyökeres, but why would anyone want to cut? Yeah. BBK's just basically come and said that money, bro. Coming to Arsenal's like hitting a lick. Friends and family rates come and quadruple, even more than that, your wages. Like, we're overplaying shit players. Like, coming here is a lick. They're mercenaries, bro. That's what it is. That's what it is. Rich, we should have got ex-Sevilla legend Monchi, who is now the director at Aston Villa. He left Sevilla and went to Roma, and we ignored it. This is what we do, bro. Fumble the bag. This is what we do. Big up BX, Robbo. Good point. Yeah. Big up Dio. He said Arteta had 100 miles of rope already. That's what I'm trying to say, bro. I want him gone already. You didn't win me anything this year. Go. But he's still here. It doesn't matter what we say. It doesn't matter what we think. This is why we need to put pressure on the club. But what are the top gooners doing? Even most other Arsenal fans, they're going to buy the kit. But like I said, it's not a judgment thing. We can all have weaknesses. We can all have weak times. But all I'm saying, I'm just trying to point out the only ways we're going to affect things. No bums on seats, and stop buying this merchandise, bro. When they see that we're just not going to be happy to keep spending with nothing back, then maybe something will change, and then everyone can get behind it, right? All right. BX is saying BBK. That is facts. Rich, we've had no striker in 3 seasons, bro. How many transfer wins? That's what I'm trying to say. There's no excuses for it, bro. It's almost like he's allergic to strikers. Again, you're buying wingers and you're trying to make them into a striker. You're trying to do what PSG's done with Dembele, but you failed. You failed. Havertz had a purple patch. Moreno, purple patch. Sterling, not going to work. Martinelli, it's not good enough. Like, bro. A club what is very serious would have had a striker signed by the 10th of June. Yeah, straight at the latest. Then continue signing exactly. All before the season, especially if you want to recoup a little bit of money back. Like, are you stupid? If you went and got a Gyökeres or a Rodrigo or someone of that ilk, yeah, and you went and got all the signings early, bruv, guaranteed there'll be people running down to the shop to get those names on the back of the shirt, to buy the new shirt. Just gassed that we're getting some good players and some signings eventually. So you'd start to recoup the money straight away, even before you go to the pre-season. Then you go to the pre-season tour and everyone's still buying the shirt. New player hype. Like business 101. Do you know what I mean? Like, get it in early. But yeah, totally agree, my bro. Totally agree. Static 17 likes, like and subscribe. Big up, man. Everyone hit the like for me, please. It's the least you can do. The numbers are going up and down. That's understandable, but yeah, like I said, just hit the like for me on the way in or way out. It helps to stream. Of course, subscribe if you are new. That definitely helps. And you can see this little QR code up here on the right. So if you want to buy me a coffee, that also helps. But No pressure for that, but it also helps. Big up Static again, my bro. Views, it don't matter if it's a club or country. If someone makes the right offer for someone like Ancelotti, they will come. Respect to him for taking the Brazil job. Yeah, it's not going to be an easy job for him over there. Maybe he is tired of club football, but why are we not? We should have been all over that. Let Real Madrid have Xabi Alonso. I'm not saying he's not a good coach. He's proven himself, but I'm looking at the guy with the big CV, bro. You know what I mean? I'm looking at the guy that lets his attacking players attack and don't ask them to track back. That's what I'm looking at, bro. I want someone who's a winner. Look at what Conte's doing at Napoli, bro. I'll take Conte right now. I ain't fucking about, bro. No more prospects, no more, oh, he was good at this club. Nah, bro. I want a winner. We should have been all over Ancelotti, but I know that this club ain't doing it. That's why I'm hoping that they just maybe they're like a little bit scared. You know, the Cronkies, like, I don't know. Maybe they're a bit scared to sack Arteta, but, you know, they got to get someone in to come and do it. We just hired a new guy. He's going to be the guy that comes in and sacks everyone because you don't know anyone. Do you know, like that? I don't know, man. I do not know. But we should have been all over that Ancelotti, man. Absolutely. Bigger E-Ross, shit, Arteta will play Zubimendi at left back. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I was saying he'll probably play 8. Even though he's a 6. Big up Rich. Mine was against Sheffield Wednesday. Views are wicked, man. Coca-Cola Cup over 2 legs. Right, he's scoring. Come on. He was the first man I ever fell in love with, innit? I can openly say that. And then it was Thierry Henry, bruv. But yeah, the first man I ever fell in love with was Ian Wright. And now I look at you, bro, and I'm just like shaking my head, almost like Lee Judges, like you're towing the line. You're being too positive. It's not Jesus, bro. It's not a religion. You should actively be wanting to always keep the standards and always want more for your club actively. But big yourself up, Rich, man. Appreciate that. Appreciate you sharing that with me, man. Sheffield Wednesday, they used to be, I remember back in the day, yeah, that's how football's changed. There used to be a banging player in every team, bro. A Carbone, a fucking Ravanelli, do you know what I mean? A Zola, just always, bro. Always. Now, not so much. But big up Rich. Big up Vigilante. Cronkies need to understand if Arsenal were winning, they would be making more money. Bro, it goes without saying, if the product's good, people are going to buy the product. Business 101. Business 101. And if you even want to go further, if you've got a good product, but you can afford to take a little bit of a cut on that. So instead of making, I don't know, say £50 on every item you sell, you might make £40 on every item you sell, right? Because it's a bit cheaper and it's quality, it's going to fly out even faster. I mean, Jesus Christ. And we're not going to allude to what we used to do back in the day and things like that, but I'm sure you get the message, guys. It's not hard. It's not hard. But big up Vigilante, my bro. Winning trophy. I know what you meant, my guy. I know what you meant. Big up Static. Views. I guarantee it's above 200 million minimum. Anything else I refuse to believe. Are you talking about the summer spend? Apparently, in nearly 20 years, the Cronkies have put just under 200 million into the club, which is terrible. 10 million a year, something like that. Didn't Abramovich just come and wipe out all of the debt for Chelsea? You know, things like that. Like, I don't know, man. Man City came, they started regenerating the area. I don't know, bruv. I don't know. You know what I mean? We heard it was 300, then I heard it was 250. Then I'm hearing it's 100 million, 150 plus player sales. So that's kind of what I'm expecting, Static, if I'm being terribly honest. Big up, why not? My brother, where you been, man? Hope you're good this afternoon. What time is it? We've been kind of flying today, man. 2:45. So we are going to have to end up soon before people start rolling into the house. No one jumped on today as well. Quite surprising. But obviously, this is a subscriber show. You don't have to jump on. You can get your questions in the chat. And I do apologize that I've taken so long, but they have been flying today, which I'm very grateful for. Definitely wouldn't want to be chatting to myself. And, you know, we'll be back with another intervention tomorrow and people are welcome to jump on. Big up, why not? Going into 6 years as our manager, we should be at that level now. We need 1 or 2 signings. We've never gone the extra mile in any window. Absolutely right. Even Declan Rice, I'm pretty sure we got him a year later than we should have. But there you go. Big up Static Views. But give him another year. Yeah, hold that. Exactly 1 year ago. Facts. Oh, but next season. What we saying now? But next season, Netflix FC, man. He wasn't wrong. He wasn't wrong. Big up Liam, managers in the past have stripped captaincy of players mid-season. So Judges is capping, bro. It's all sentimental FC over here. Big up Static. Views, facts. I love your passion. Big yourself up, my bro, man. Big yourself up, Static. Why not? Big up the chat. Vigilante, Static, Rich, DOE, Rose, BX, Mr. Robbo, BBK. Come on. Community settings at its finest. Man said, where's my peppercorn sauce? That's what I'm talking about, bro. Don't bring me this hair. Am I supposed to just get behind the mill? I can't get behind the mill. Do you know what I mean? Static's big enough. Why not? Come on, man. Yep, Vigilante, why not? We know, you get me. Community settings over here. 20 likes, like and subscribe. Big up everyone, man. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys, man. Big up Static. Just resigned, like he said he was thinking. Exactly, but now he's on the big bucks. I don't think he was ever getting 15 million a year as a player. So now as a manager, you don't even have to kick a ball. We're going to have to kick him out the club. I don't think he's just going to leave again. I'd be very, very surprised. But big up Liam. Big up Peppermint. Arteta and his cult can see him as some great man of destiny. Yeah, real strange hero complex and datification of this man. Facts. They literally treat him like Jesus, bro. They literally treat him like Jesus. It's scary. Grown people as well, you know, grown. But like I said, grown-ups have religion, and I don't knock anyone who has religion. But that's meant to be a relationship between you and whatever God you believe in or what. You understand what I'm saying? This is football, bro. A business at that. Sports. Nuts. Why not bigging up everyone? Big yourself up, my bro. Big yourself up, my bro. Robbo, bigging up. Why not? Peppermint. I saw an old vid of fans chasing Arteta car shouting, get out of our club. We need to run it back. Run it back. And there was people that was vexed at the beginning. And then all the people that was Arsene Wenger in, they was just like, yeah, well, fuck it. We're just going to get behind this guy. Do you get it? They were probably the Emery's in as well. Well, I don't even know if there was Emery in or out. I don't even know. It's crazy. We didn't have this before Wenger. That's what I'm trying to say. He done loads of good things for the club and the country, but he's done a load of shit things as well. Big up Rich. I have a channel. Raw. Okay. Mods, get his link in the channel. Obviously, there you go. Vigilante, bruv. Vigilante moving crazy. I was calling Static Gilberto, but he said he's more like TT, innit? So yeah, maybe the Burkamp then. We call you the Burkamp of the mods over here. Fucking it up. I appreciate that, Vigilante. There you go, man. Hit Rich's channel, subscribe. I'll do so myself as well, Rich, once I finish this stream. Mr. Robbo as well. We love it. We love it. Subscribe to all these links, people. Views, I must go. Take care. Yeah, I've actually got to cut this short very, very soon as well. So I apologize if I can't get through every single comment. I really am trying. Yeah, big up Vigilante, man. Take care, live chat. Big up Static, man, each and every time. My broski. Big up Static from BBK. There you go. Rich, no problem. We all show the love and support for each other. Exactly. That's what we're trying to build over here. If you're over here in the community, I will sub. I want all of my mods to sub, all the people to sub. You know what I mean? Like, that's what we do over here, man. So big up Vigilante, man. Big up Static. Have a good day. Facts. Liam, go ahead. Go ahead, Eagles. Yeah, winning the cup. 90 years, I think. Fuck you know. That's the era of Videsi team, innit? The Dutch team. That is wild, bro. Everyone can win, you know. We got a dog called something that we can't do. Big up Chinks Phase. I am going to get in contact, my bro. I've been so busy and I've had bare madness going on outside. But I definitely want to get a one-on-one under the lens with you. 100%. Make sure you're subscribing to Chinks as well. Pretty sure he's got his own YouTube channel. You can catch him doing blogs and other stuff. Funny guy, man. Funny guy. So I hear you, my guy. Big yourself up, man. We are trying out here. That's all we can do, man. We are trying out here. He also said Usmanov went Everton and got them a point reduction. Is that what happened? Is that why they got? Because they did have almost relegated bare times also. Okay. What I will say to that though is obviously the building blocks are a little bit different though, innit? But still, if you're a billionaire and you're going to take over a club, you'd expect better, innit? You'd expect better. And like I say about Kroenkes, yeah, I don't really want them here. I don't think they're football people, but they have allowed him to spend the money that the club makes, innit? And like I said, I just want to be proven wrong. I wasn't onto Arteta as much as I've been onto him this season, because I've been real disappointed by what he's done this season. by how he's carried himself this season, his game management this season. However, I still said, you win me a Champions League, factory reset, bro. We go again next year. I'm here to be proven wrong. I'm not wrong and strong at all. I want Arsenal, my club that I love, to win. That's it. It can be Arteta winning the stuff. I don't care, bruv. Start winning and we have different conversations. That's where I'm at with it, man. But yeah, man, big up Chinks Phase, man. Thank you for that little bit of information there. Big up E-Rose. Yeah, putting BBKs in there as well. Go and follow that as well. Community settings. Love to see it. Robbo Wenger had 9-year trophy drought. 9 years with not one cup. Real rap. I'm 40 plus, bro. So I smoke in it. So my memories, real rap. Is that real? Well, Arteta's trying to emulate that, and it's another record that he wants to break. Let's hope not, innit? But anyway, Peppermint Freedom. I don't know much about the Usmanov thing, but Wax, who used to do Arsenal content, had some very good breakdowns on Usmanov. Said he was very bad. Well, him and Abramovich obviously done their thing. The difference is with Abramovich, I don't know. Maybe Chelsea had better building blocks as well. Because you think Chelsea fans are going to care? They got 2 champs. They've basically won everything in the last 20 years. They're just about to do up Thanos and collect all the European trophies. Same for Man City with this whole 1-1-5 thing, which I don't think is even going to be a thing, to be honest. But do you think they care when they're doing 4-peats? Do you think the fans? I don't know, man. I don't know. I hear it. I hear the morality thing, but I'm starving, guys. I'm starving, guys, more than you can believe. You know, like that. I need to win something, man. No, Arteta needs to go and never darken our door again, bro. If that's the case, that's the case. But like I'm saying, I don't want him to go more than I want Arsenal to win. I just want to make that clear. That's it. But I do want him to go because I don't know. I'm not confident he's the guy to make us win. So change my mind. This was the year you were supposed to do it, by the way. Gavin, big yourself up, my bro. Gotta go. Big up you, my bro. Do you know what? I'm going myself. I'm just trying to get through as many comments as I can before I go. Big up Rich. Big up Why Not? Jordan, back again. Big up, bro. Big yourself up, Jordan. Liam, only ex-Arsenal players that aren't on the payroll is Henry and Petit. Facts. They say it as it is. Top Gooners had the audacity to slag off a legend. Yeah, these men are... That's sacrilege, bro. And Henri's jealous of Arteta. The stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life. Henry, like the aura god. Like, come on, bro. Come on. Like, and this is what these fans do, bro. Like mudding the legend. Like, bro, Petit's a bad man as well. Let me just say that. Farioli just resigned as Ajax manager after bottling the league. That's what I'm saying. He walked away. He at least held himself accountable. Facts. Facts. Sorry, I'm just trying to flash through these comments. In his first season, yep. Big up, man. And the 200 mil, big up. Why Not? That KSC have put in is mostly stadium build payment, as prior to 2020, KSC had only put in 15-20 mil and took 6 mil or in consultation fees. Yeah, when they do nothing, bro. When they first got here, they were taking 3 million a year just to pay for their insurance on their ranches in America. That's what I'm trying to say. We are just a lick. We're not even on their LinkedIn. Imagine that. But anyway, big up Why Not? Big up Rich team. Big up, man. Big up BBK. Big up, man. Everyone's getting bigged up. Shame, isn't it? Yeah, I think I read that comment as well. So are we getting to the end, or is it just gone back up? Elite bag fumblers. Yeah, I read all of that. David Dean, I read all of that. Static, read all of that. Winning trophies. So what, are we done? Are we done? I don't think we're done, people. I don't think we're done. We might be done. We got Gavin. Yeah, we might be done. Thank you, views. I'm just... Oh, no, we're not. There we go. Big up, Rich. Thank you, views. I'm just new to it, so not fully set up yet using my phone. Once I'm all sorted, I'll be doing lives. Yeah, man. You need 50 subs. Once you get there, you might have it already. Get the lives popping, man. Do shorts as well. That helps you get subscribers, you know? And you just got to be lucky, brother. It's a hard old game out there, man. But I've always been an open book. I've always been willing to help people. It don't matter how big or small you are. So if you want to do a Under the Lens, follow me on Instagram. You know what I mean? Just come around and show love. And we'll show love back. That's how we do it. That's how we do it. Big up Rich Chinks Phase. I will sub. Yeah, big up, man. Big up, man. You might see him on other shows as well. It's not like he's not been doing the football thing for a while. NAF appearances and loads of different stuff, man. So yeah, watch out for Chinks. Definitely gonna try and get him on Under the Lens. Big up Shane Gooner, Facts Views. Make sure you're subscribing to Shane as well. See if we can get the link in there before we get out of here. Liam, nah, for me, if he wins, still get out. Now, bro, I hear it, but like I said, man, I can't be complaining that I want Arsenal to win and then he finally wins and then it's that. However, there is some people saying just winning the Carabao or FA Cup ain't enough. After 5.5 years, I don't think it's enough either. Maybe you'd have to do a cup double. But to be fair, if we win the FA Cup or Carabao next year, I probably won't be saying that. I want to win. I want to add to our trophy haul. I don't want to I want to leave with something, in the words of Denzel. That's where I'm at, people. That's where I'm at. Big up Rich, brilliant live views. Big up, mate, great chat. Yeah, man, big yourself up, man. Always welcome. And like I said, man, people, like, you can jump up in it and have your say. Today has just been a bit of a in the chat one, but it is what it is. Big up Shane again. BBK's bigging him up. We are going to end it really, really soon. BX, even Xavi walked away after winning a title, but Arteta is getting paid like a mercenary. Absolutely. All right. The door's just gone anyway, people. So we are going to end it up here. We are going to be back tomorrow, same time. So come and join me for the intervention. Get your topics ready. You can click the link and jump on. You can do what you need to do. We've had great numbers today. Very, very happy with it. And we'll be back tomorrow, people. Peace and love. See you then.